clean music.
My viewers forever. What's going on, people? Flipping out. Look, my light ain't even on. I've been here for about 15 minutes, guys, yeah? I've been here for about 15 minutes and my camera don't want to work. I'm plugging it in. I'm taking it out. I'm plugging it in, like kind of like a fucking title charge this year, people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, apologies. I'm still trying to get situated. No one's in the house. Well, my son's in the house, but his bum ass is still sleeping, which is fine because I don't want no one on mashing up the internet. You know what I'm saying? But then, regardless of anything like that, like now, look, fan don't want to come on. Like, it's crazy works. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Views and technology, it don't really want to work. It don't really want to work. Let's see who's in the building. Appreciate you, legends. You know, apologies for being a little bit late, but as normal, like I woke up at like 11:15, so I was a little bit late, but I was here on time and the camera don't want to fucking work. But here we are, people. Here we are. All of that's going to be new for the next season, and to be fair, I'm probably going to have to get a new camera, maybe an external mic, and maybe even an external soundboard as well. But let's see who's in the building. Let's see who's in the building. My apologies for not being here yesterday. Technical problems again. Now, obviously, I've been trying to, you know, just work on a few things and, you know, a couple little bits behind the scenes. Obviously, you've seen some of it now because I've done promotion videos for it. You know what I'm trying to say? Put a little bit of money behind the promotion. So, you know, just to make sure that people can see what we're trying to do. But all of that basically has killed my laptop. Sorry, excuse me one sec, guys, because this light's winding me up again. So it kind of killed my laptop, you know what I mean? So big up Hendo. I was just sitting here for most of the day yesterday, just deleting things off. Lots of videos that I would have liked to have kept, you know, funny things, but we're kind of going in a little bit of a different direction. Not to say that we're not going to crack joke or laugh. Videos are always going to be part of it. But, you know, in terms of editing and trying to, because I'm like a one-man band, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, anyway, talking, things had to get deleted. Here we are. Kwaja. Hope you're well today, my broski. Big up to you. Jamboy's in the building. You know what we're gonna ask nice and early. You know, obviously I'm a little bit late today. There's 24 of you legends in here already. I appreciate that. Let's do what we need to do. Like, share, subscribe, because I've lost 3 subscribers, pagans. One of them's probably PFC, which I expected, but the 2 others, I don't know. So yeah, make sure that we're subscribing as well, man. Big up to you. Big up to Jamboy, absolute legend. You know what I'm trying to say? A big up to DJ B. I was floating around yesterday. I see he came on. Great numbers, as usual. Looks like he's kind of hit that threshold and gone beyond it now. Amazing for him. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Just kind of like Shane as well. And it's like, raw. I said, yeah, let me check in and see how he's doing. He's nearly on 3K. You know what I'm trying to say? He probably should have been there already. Let's be honest. Like he was on YouTube before I was, in terms of being on with Lee and that. So it's only right, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? I thought I might be able to get to 3K before the end of the season. Obviously not, but he might. So make sure that you're subscribing to DJ B. There's Jamboy's link. Appreciate that. Smash the likes and subscribe, man. It's all the same people though, Kwaja, at the minute. So I think everyone is subscribed anyway. Andrew, I hope you're well today, my G. And like I said, to all my viewers, my apologies about yesterday. Just technical issues, just like today. But at the same time, I was saying to Shane, it kind of feels all right, you know, just for one day, just to not stream and just to not have to deal with just drama and stuff. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Especially when there's not too much going on. Now, obviously, we're going to get into the games. We're going to get into what's coming up. It's a massive game for us today. Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. Big up to Andrew. There's his link. I'm seeing people dropping. Yeah, we have to keep it above 20 people. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we don't go for as long. 3-0 to Arsenal. I like the positivity. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I hope you're right. Fucking hell, I hope you're right. And I hope we get at least 1 or 2 goals relatively early. Excuse me. So we're not like sitting around biting our fingers down to the bones, hoping that we can win the game. You know what I mean? Because it's very simple. It's really simple. To win our 2 games, we win the league. It doesn't matter what City do. It doesn't matter if a fucking meteor comes down to earth. It doesn't matter. Win our 2 games, we win the league. Now, for as much as I hate the guy and for as much as I don't like the Cronkies, you've got fucking one job. Win this league this season. Am I confident we're going to win the Champions League? No. But we got a puncher's chance. But I don't want to go into that game not being Premier League champions, innit? Because this club has showed their hand. I'm disillusioned. There ain't going to be no humiliation rituals. I don't give a fuck about the fans or the manager like that. I'm an Arsenal fan and I need Arsenal to win. All right, so that I can celebrate something before I kick the bucket. You see what I'm trying to say? And then we'll go from next season. I don't know. Maybe the club was going to show us some competence. Probably not. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But we'll have to wait and see, and cross those bridges when we get there. At this point in time, going into the World Cup in the summer, win me the league. I need to be league champion, bro. Then whatever. Then I can take, the Jehovah's Witnesses, whatever. I can take all of that. It's not a problem. Just let us win something, then it will be worth it. Fraley, my brother, please, I need you guys, man. I'm going between 25, 23, 26. I don't really want to be going under 20 if it can be helped. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's obviously going to determine the length of the stream as well. Hope you're well, Fraley, man. Quadro as well, man. Legend, bro. Big up, man. Appreciate that, my G. Tony, 5-4. I know. I did say a minute in it. It's probably more than a minute. I shouldn't even say anything. You know what I'm trying to say? Hope you're well, though, Tone, my bro. Fucking West Ham as well. We're going to get into that, man. So pissed off, innit? Like Newcastle, my hey, Geordie Dread, my bro. I was so vexed. I was going to phone Dread yesterday and say, what the fuck, my guy? But obviously, yeah, there's reasons why there's no way I'd do that, even if, things ain't how they should be at the moment. That's all I can say. But big up to my guy, Dread, man. So much love and time for that guy. But here, what? What the fuck, bro? Did you not get the email? Did you not get the memo? What do you mean you're trying to whack up West Ham like that? You don't need to win like that, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm looking at Newcastle and I'm looking at them with the dirtiest side eye. I'm like, you know what? You're going to fucking keep Tottenham in this league. I hope Tottenham whack you up home and away next season. Hold that, bro. I had no problem with Newcastle, Brian. You didn't know the assignment. I don't give a shit, whose stats you're trying to pad. I don't give a shit. Oh, you want to give the fans a what? Like, listen, everyone has to know the assignment. You know what I'm trying to say? If you go up and down the league, how many teams are in the league? 20 teams. If you go to all 20 teams and say, what team do you not want in the league? I'll bet you like 18 of those teams say Spurs. You know what I'm trying to say? What the fuck? And they didn't know the assignment yesterday. They didn't get the memo. And West Ham, bro, pitiful as well, man. Pitiful as well, West Ham, bro. I'd be so upset watching that, bro. It's like you, man, are just giving up. That's what it feels like. And it's not done yet because obviously if Spurs lose to Chelsea, it will go down to the last. It will go down to the last game. But the way West Ham's playing now, bro, it just looks like it's done, bro. Honestly, I still got to buy West Ham's top, but I'm disappointed in them, man. I really am. They had it in their hands only a few weeks ago, and now they're just giving up, bro. That's what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? Tottenham, they're a good side all of a sudden. No, they're not. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What the fuck? Big up to you, normal guy, man. Hope you're well, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you. Make sure we're liking and subscribing and sharing. I'm seeing that on 23. We start getting to 19, 18. Like, it's not going to be a long show today. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know why we're here all the time. Nearly 3K. Can't really muster up the numbers. I don't know what it is. Is it YouTube not sending out notifications? If you don't get your notifications, let me know as well, please. Just so I know. Because it feels like the purge is happening again on most channels. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like what YouTube want to do every couple of months. Like, oh, we need to save a bit of money. Let's start fucking up the lives again. Arsenal players and staff joined by their families will take part in the lap of appreciation after the match against Burnley tonight. They better fucking hope they win it. I don't want to see no lap of appreciation if we drop points, because then it's more or less like we've lost the league. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Then we're out here praying and hoping that Bournemouth do something again. Bro, Sunderland, I swear they played Everton. There's me thinking it's a nothing burger game. Sunderland won the game, and there's talks of Europe. We're going to get into all of that. Again, I'm doing the same thing tonight. Helsinki, hope you're well today, bro. How's it going? Not too well, to be fair, bro. Only because of some technical issues. My camera didn't want to work today. you know what I'm trying to say? So we was about 10 minutes late, resetting the computer. I need new stuff. I need new stuff. And I've not made that a secret. You know what I mean? Whether I'm going to be able to get a new laptop by next season, I doubt it. But we're definitely going to be able to do some dressing up, like camera, external mic, maybe an external soundboard. You know, I ain't even got money and I've had to invest money, like not big bit of money, but a little £20 on TikTok, little £20 on Instagram, because it's my first ever panel show. Yeah. In March of this year, that was my second year of doing YouTube. Shane's been here for a year, taking me over. Amazing though. That's my bro. Like always clap for my people. You know what I'm trying to say? But the point I'm making is that he's already got Bruised Banana. That's his like flagship thing. He does Off Topic. He does, you know, the weekend fucking whatever, look ahead or whatnot. So I'm sitting there like, right, and I'm obviously thinking, what can we do to try and, you know, boost the channel a little bit? Everyone keeps saying panels. Do you know what I mean? So here we are. I wanted to do a little something different. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna obviously try and have it, you know, scheduled different. It's not gonna just be, no, we're just sitting around talking about football. We are, but I want it to be a little bit more, how can I say it? A little bit more structured, man. There's going to be questions that I've got for the panel because I'm going to be hosting. I'm not just going to be getting involved. I'm basically the host, and we're going to try and have a proper show. So I hope that you guys can be there. June the 7th. It's meant to be the end of this month, but, you know, obviously my panels, I think, is a very good panel. And I'm proud to say that they are booked and busy. Yeah. What do I mean by that? It's hard to try and get everyone because everyone's busy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like that weekend, Ginger J's got performances that whole weekend. You know what I mean? So June the 7th, man, 9 p.m. UK time, pitch politics. I hope to see my viewers there, man. You know what I mean? Because I put some effort, money, time, everything into this. Like, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. But don't make it not work because you, man, are moving like pagans. That would be proper upsetting. Mikel Arteta and Martin Odegaard will also give speech again, bro. I really don't give a fuck, bro. Like this, why? Honestly, come on, Kwaja, bro. You know me, bro. Why on earth would I give a fuck about these two guys having speeches? I don't believe them anyway. Like, not even trying to just, yeah. Like this, all right, cool. These are the kind of like top gooner headlines. I gotta be honest, bro. I don't give a fuck about all of this. Win me stuff, and then you can give me all the soppy shit in the world. Until we do that, bro, I just gotta be honest, innit? Big you up though, like no disrespect, but honestly, bro, who cares? Like, who cares that Arteta's got? I don't give a rocks. Yeah, penultimate game, bro. We got this game tonight, and then we got one game after that. Let's hope that it doesn't go down to that game, but let's all expect it to go down to that game, people. Let's not be silly. And let's not count chickens before they've hatched. Most of our fan base have done that anyway, though, but that's where I'm at with it. So if that's where you are with it, again, no problem. Enjoy. Just don't try and project onto me. That's all I'm asking, please, people. Yeah, Toad? Benji. Viewers forever. Rancelini, big up to Guna, man. Hope you're well today, Guna SE. That was my 1 minute, aka maybe 2. Well, it wasn't even a choice today, bro. Like the camera just didn't want to work. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Gunarica and big up views and chat. Please. I hope you guys have been seeing that I do it. So if I'm not too big for it, I don't know who anyone in the chat thinks they're too big for it. Especially if you want to come here every day, innit? Like, come on. If you do that, I like you to be here every day. If you like to come here every day, then we got a good little thing going on. So just help. That's it, you know? I've been seeing loads of people on recently. Boom, they're live. Because especially when YouTube's doing this purge, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm seeing people like fucking nearly 20,000 subs, and you're sitting there with 40 people. That's like my number. I'll be happy with 40 right now. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, yeah, it's the purge, bro. Again. So we're definitely gonna need all the help we can get from the legends. Make sure that we are subbing to everyone. I'm sure you are. Yeah. Make sure you're subbing to Gunarican. DG2, salute, my G. How we feeling today? We are going to get into it soon. I promise you that. Darren Martin, my brother. Yeah, my buy me a coffee member. Always love for Darren, man. There's Gunarican's links. Aquaja's doing the G&A nice and early. We love to see it. Vigilante's in the building. Hope you're well, bro. Big up. Shared your live as well the other day, like I always do when I see it. Dre's in the building. I views. Hope you're well. Hey, Rance, you might want to edit the intro for when we bottle it. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously Bin Laden's in there. I don't think the intro has us winning directly. It just has like old school footage in it, the Giroud Scorpion goal, like good times. So you might be right, but Bin Laden's in there for a reason. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And even if we win it, I don't even know if I will edit it, bro. Because what is the football gonna be all of a sudden, prime pet ball? Like, no, it isn't. And I'm talking at Barca and them thing there. It's not. Shane was saying today, I caught a little bit of his show, big him up, and I shared it. So I'm trying to say, bro, you don't have to ask me. Let's try and show some of that same love. What was I trying to mention that for? I can't even fucking remember now. Brain fart. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But it was something to do with winning the title. I think he mentioned me because he was talking about the no humiliation ritual, and I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I mentioned Northside the other day, and I didn't see him saying anything about Arteta, but the title of the video was like, if you win, I believe now and all this stuff, and great, good for people. But I hope people are just doing it because that's honestly how they feel. Because someone like Northside, you don't need to do that. Like, he's been right for years, just like me, just like Shane, just like everyone on this side of the fence. So don't feel that you need to, like, even Dan, I was saying to Realist, don't feel that you need to, because just because you're around fucking Winston Dan, don't mean that you need to be like that, bro. Just because these man out here moving like Hollywood, like, no, you got to do the ritual. I don't have to do the ritual, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? What? Banging time in 1 hour, got back from Boss Man. What? Yeah. Got some Leng soft serve to bun on with. That's good. That's definitely good. I've run out of permanent marker. Imagine. Don't even know what this shit is that got brought in last night. Big up to Kraja, man. Come on, Gooner Rican. Bav the Ripper, morning views and chat. Hope you're good. I'm all right. Other than, camera problems this morning, but I'm all right. Your dancing avatar looks cute. Well, that's what cute, that's one word for it. Big up to Gooner SE. Big up, no worries, my man. Big up, man. A literal sink, if I've said that right. Big up, lad. Big up to you. Don't know if I've seen you around here. Like my good friend BBK says, we're glad that the algorithm found you. If you ain't subscribed, please do. I'll get you. Let me know if you do, and I'll get you right back right now. Arteta's put a scrambler on your bro. Something, bro. It's dead, bro. Drive the likes up, my brother. My brother, amazing stuff for Shane. And like I said, because he messaged me and said, like, we're the last of the Mohicans. And then I see DJB was on. I said, let me just pop in and like the video and show some love. And I'm seeing that he's on like 299. I'm like, go on, man, nearly 3K. Someone's got to get there. So if it ain't me and it ain't Shane, then make sure you're subbing to DJB. Yeah, the last of the Mohicans. Yeah, like that. No humiliation rituals over here, bro. I don't care if you win it. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't care if you win it another 3 times, brother. If I don't like you as a person, I don't like you. You know what? You're winning will keep you at Arsenal. Winning will keep you here, no doubt. I mean, not even winning will keep you here because the club's already shown us that. But, logically, you keep winning. Why are we going to tell you to leave? We might not be happy with the football, so you got to keep winning. I think that's what Shane was saying. Was it Pep, Mourinho, and someone else? Was it? I don't even know if it was Fergie. In terms of retaining the league, how difficult that is. So remember what I was saying at the start. Win something this year, bare minimum domestic double, which Man City's just done, by the way, and then you get to stay, and then you just got to keep ticking over. Because Shane sent me shit yesterday on WhatsApp, like 31 cups each. Like, if you want to take away the little fucking tinfoil stuff that's all around it, because I'm pretty sure it told me 48 trophies that we'd won. I hope they're not counting community shields. You know what I'm trying to say? But either way, if you want to strip all of that down, Man City are now 131, Arsenal are now 131. So all of you faggots that keep telling me about blind faith, yeah, we're no longer the sole 3rd biggest club in the country. If that stat is right, I've got no reason to believe it wouldn't be. Shade knows what he's on. I thought it was close as well. Then I saw another one that said 48, and I said, yeah, I think I've seen 48 before. These pussios might be trying to count these shields. And those plates are not trophies, bro. But if the stat that was sent to me yesterday is right, then Man City are now joint 3rd biggest club in the country. So how does that feel, Arsenal fans? You still happy to be QPR? You're still telling me about culture and journeys? You fucking idiots. our club is being killed in front of our eyes, and you guys are just going along with it. Yes, yes, like tweaking your nipples like faggots, bro. I'm sorry to have to say it. Like, I mean, yeah, let me not be disrespectful, because there's nothing wrong with gay people, but that's just what they are, and that's what you are. It's the only logical thing that I can come up with. Either that or cultists. Either way, it's no good for our club, because it's just blind faith. It's compromised. You know what I'm trying to say? If your camera is like our title charge, it will get over the line, mate. Yeah, maybe for the end of the season, it took me 10 minutes, but yeah, we had to tell the mice to pedal faster. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just an external thing, and I always get this little flash as well. It's just yeah, everything's just been going against me, mate. But I'm honest with it. I'm accountable. It will be better. I'm already waiting for G Network to give me the date they're coming down to install at my mum's house. So no matter what goes on here, and there's still a fucking small chance I might be going Bulgaria after all of this. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I was meant to have a blood test today. Here I am. The doctors cancelled it again. You see the NHS, yeah? I swear to God, bro. If we didn't need them, I just want to blow them off the map. They're the most useless, but it's been done on. I don't want to get into that shit. But anyway, so first I couldn't hear from no one for days. Now I'm hearing from everyone. Like, yeah, cool. We'll rearrange it, and they're doing it without even properly confirming it. So I've had most of my appointments now rearranged. You know what I'm trying to say? So the only thing that might actually keep me here is my mum, and then my uncle might be going to stay with her anyway, because he's just got back from Antigua. Remember when I told you that my granddad, Harold, I say it's my granddad, not my real one. My mum's dad died years ago, but he was like my real granddad, Harold. He was part of the civil rights movement in the Caribbean, Marcus Garvey stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it was a massive turnout, and he got to 90, was he 94, 96, 95, something like that. It was on his birthday. Remember, I put up the picture of Harold. So my uncle Robert, he's been over in Antigua since then. He's now back in the country after the funeral, massive event. And I think he's going to go and stay with my mum. So everything's lining up. So I still might have to fucking go Bulgaria. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Which I kind of don't want to do. I'm not going to lie. I need a holiday. I can't guarantee the sun. I can't guarantee that I'm going to get smoked. So why do I want to go somewhere and be climbing the walls for a week or 10 nights? And I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, people. We'll wait and see. Big up to you, Drado. There's the legend, Shane's link. Big up, Kwaja. Please make sure that you're all clipping and clicking on that. Saw that ad on Insta. Yeah, man, put a little money behind it, even on here. I don't do that kind of shit. That's why it's taking me so long. My views are up and down. So I don't want to hear no one telling me. I'm honest with you guys. It's my show. It's my flagship show. And I'm putting a bit of money behind it just to promote it. Yeah. Obviously, it's going to be live. It's not going to be pre-record. So I'm not going to be able to bosh those numbers. You know what I mean? So I'm going to need you guys. But like, when I like to do something, innit? Make it a little bit different. I'm not really scared to invest in myself. I just need to have more money to invest. But I need you guys with me, man. Yeah. Are you with me? I need you guys with me, man. You know what I mean? And it was going to be a little bit different, you know what I mean? But obviously, when I've got people coming to me and, you know what I mean, it's Ginger J, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? Everyone knows him. What he should do if you're in the UK for one reason or the other. You know what I mean? Whether you're a rap battle fan and pen game, he now does G-Zone rap battle league. He does his own one. You know what I mean? If you're on the podcast scene, obviously, you know the controversy that he went through. But we're not here to talk about that. Obviously, that was taken out of context, but it is what it is. We're here to talk football. Obviously, he's a funny guy, influencer. Then we got Big Doug. I had him on the channel before. If you're in the UK and you're relatively young and you don't know about Winners Talking podcast, then I don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm trying to say? So that was two big hits straight away. Then we managed to land Errol. I mean, fuck, you know. You know what I'm trying to say? And then the legend that is Deji Dej. And I was going to have him even if Spurs went down, because he's just too good, to be fair. And it's looking like they're not. So that might be a good look for the show. But I still want them to go down. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah. June the 7th, people, man, please. I need you there, man. I need to see my viewers. What's the copyright like behind using old FIFA cards animations? I don't know, bro. I ain't had nothing yet. You know what I mean? So fingers crossed for me, G. Think it's images at the end of the day. You know, people do video essays about movies, about, you know, rap, and there's always clips and video footage. So it just depends on how you're using it, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. Maybe someone will be onto me in the future, but we cross those bridges when we get there. Men like, big up Hyper, man. Hope you're well, my G. Hope you're well, man. But yes, guys, I need you lot of support. You know what I'm trying to say? I really do. So, you know what I mean? Please don't let me down, my people. Sometimes YouTube can detect burners, so let me check if they made me unsubscribe on my burners. Do you know, it's funny. It's funny. I didn't think, I was like, you know, because but it does this. It does this. I remember Aaron, because he's a mod, yeah. Aaron Talks Arsenal. He's barely in it. Like, obviously, he's busy doing his own thing. That's my guy. Yeah, one time he's come back in, he's not a mod. I'm like, I didn't actually change it. Just like some channels, like I've noticed recently, I might be watching videos on something, whatever it is, and then the next day I'll go back to try and find those. I'm subscribed to that channel. I didn't subscribe. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So YouTube controls a lot of things that you think it shouldn't. It really does. It's the biggest platform on the media platform on the planet. That's why Goldbridge is being bought out for 3.5 million. That's why all of the fucking celebrities finding themselves on YouTube trying to monopolize it, because they can't beat us. So they have to try and come in and take us over and buy people out. That's how big YouTube is. So if you think little things like they can't fuck with your numbers or they can't put a little something on your account, of course they can, bro. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Listen, and we're not too proud to beg. So if there is burners, smash up the likes. We're on 36 of you legends, and I promise we're going to get into a show in a minute. Fucking smash them up, man. We're not too proud to beg. Seems fine for the burners, right? Let me see if I can find Fraz. Put a few comments in, my G, just in case I can't find you. And I make sure that I subscribe back to the burners. Wahaha, I see you, my bro. Static's in the building. Khalid's in the building. Bro, I'm going to get to all of this, hopefully, in a second. Johan's in the building. Big up, my G. Big up Khalid from Fraley. I'm just trying to find his burner here. There we go. There we go. Oh, no, you're already a mod still. And I probably already follow you back, to be fair. This is what I'm trying to say. Of course I do, because I'm a stand-up guy, if I don't say so myself. So make sure that, yeah, you're liking, sharing. We're not too proud to beg. I'm using it now, bro. It's a lot better than it was, but I need to get, I don't know, extra space. I might need to just get it like cleaned out or something. I don't know, but I had so much that, and things were going missing off my laptop as well. You know what I'm trying to say? So mad, but we're here, and obviously I've done the little intro, and there's still a next little bit. You know, the original video I made for Pitch Politics was nearly 5 minutes long. I had to cut that all the way down, so I've got so much shit to get off my laptop, man. But I appreciate you, Hendo, man. I used to dream of 200. I'm nearly at 550. Slowly and surely, views. The world will know your greatness, man. Look at this guy. Absolute legend, man. I'm glad that you're there, man. Next stop 600. I was saying next stop 1K, and I got to relax. Yeah, people on this side, we don't move like that. Yeah, people on that side, or people that, you know, the masses seem to warm to, they move crazy, like 1,000 a week and things like that. Amazing. Amazing. Right, we don't move like that. We move in tens and hundreds. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So next stop 600 for Guna Rican. If any of you guys are not subbed to him yet, and I find out, worries. Do you know? I'm joking. Khalid, my brother. Hope you're well, man. I just want to make sure I don't miss anyone. This is what fucks me up every day. Big up views. We need to murder them. Start both Eze and Odegaard, bro. If you was to do that, right at the start of the season, I came up with that. So not just me, like, but I saw it. I'm saying that's it. Here's a solution. So you don't have to worry about Arteta's Angels, because your snot-nosed captain will always get to play. The onus won't be on him to create as much. So remember when I show you the 11, and I always show you where I want Skelly or even Odegaard not allowed to come past halfway line to your own area, yeah, and you're not allowed to just keep passing sideways unless it's in the middle bit where it's the only place that you can. I've done this a few times, so I even come up with a good solution that would suit our team. So you'd have the runner of Odegaard, you know, Wilfram in between us looking busy, and then you'll have the actual, you know, greatness of Eze moments player. You know what I'm trying to say? And then Declan Rice lone 6. That works, you know, but he doesn't want to do that. Why? Because of Zubimendi. And if Moreno was fit, because of him as well. Spanish lives matter and all that. I'm sick of it, guys. Mario, my brother, let me know if you sub to me though, and I'll get you back today. I promise. I hit 50k views and was gas. Fucking hell, bro. That's amazing. On what? On one video. That's amazing, bro. By the time kickoff rolls around tonight, it's going to be chucking it down with rain. And that's, 8 o'clock, kickoff. We're the only game today. All eyes on us, 2-pack settings. Bro, I'm not like scared, but I'm nervous because when we've got such a simple task in front of us, we like to go life and death. We like to make it difficult. As Benji says, please kill this game early, man. Kill it early, please. Forest Rob 2. I didn't watch the game. I was meant to do the watch along. Obviously, I had to cancel. Like, it just wasn't working. And then obviously I managed to get the split screen thing, but it was so booky. Like, I pressed one, the other one's disappearing. I thought I can't really work with this. Do you know what I mean? So, new device will be coming. So, the watch alongs, because me and Shane are meant to be doing World Cup watch alongs as well, just to kind of get our mind off Arsenal if we don't win. But of course, it's football. So if we do win, we're going to be happy all summer, watching football all summer. Hopefully the Jehovah's Witnesses won't come in, but they'll probably will. So I'm just going to be batting them away, like all summer. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Big up to Fraley. Lewis Gomez Jr., who better at basketball, LeBron or Mbem? And what the fuck? Bro, is this someone else's burner? Man said Mbuemo, who's better at basketball? Jesus Christ. I don't even think that deserves an answer. Big up to you, though. Let me know if you subscribe. Yeah, I don't get notification. That's what I'm trying to fucking say, bro. Do you understand? Yeah? When I say they're onto man, they're onto man. You know what I'm trying to say? Not just for me, but for everyone. Bro, I've just seen me been lit up. Oh, look at this, man. Not once, not twice, but 6 months, remember. Benji. Nah, let me get where's my brother? Yeah? Yeah, 6 months, remember. The re-up, baby. The re-up. It's not expensive. It's not expensive. I should have more than I have. There's too many man that get the free thing and the 1 month thing and then don't keep it on. I hear it. We're living in the Hunger Games, but it's 99p a month. Work that out. 31 days in most months. What is that? Do you know what I'm trying to say? What, man, them can't afford that. I'm just saying. Benji, if there's something that you want, my G, you let me know.
On the pitch. Oh! One more time. Jesus Christ, Holy! What are you doing? Chloe. Get out! Oh,
That one always gets me. If he had any hair left, he would have just been rubbing it off his head, bro. Bro, the way that clip just makes me love that guy now. It's almost kind of fruity. It don't matter that he's a flip-flop. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, what? That's my flip-flop. Big up Lee Judges every time. Yeah, and big up to Benji. What a fucking legend, man. What a legend, my G. Big love to Benji. If there's something I got that you need, let me know. Big up views and chat. Hope you're good, bro. I didn't get a note. Do you know what I'm trying to say? YouTube, we're back again, baby. We're back again. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's a troop show. We are back again, bro, with the purge on YouTube. You know what I mean? But we're here. We have to just keep on going. Keep up. Big up. Keep up, Fraley. Big up. Big up the whole chat. Big up, Fraley. Dre gave an heavy sum to a Spuds bookie mate of mine to put on them to stay up. It looks more likely now. Listen, someone's got to make some good of it. If you can make some money, my G, go ahead. Someone's got to make good of it. For me, I mean, should just be another easy 6 points, but I was really looking forward to them going down. I didn't want to see West Ham going down. That might have fucked up my show. Deji was always going to be on it, though. That's my brother. You can be like, what? I rate that guy very highly. Big up Khalid. Yes, man. Absolutely. So it's mad, isn't it? But so now, if Newcastle forgot the assignment or just ignored it, so if Spurs do stay up, I'm going to need them to whack up Newcastle home and away next season. How dare they? We'll be going life and death again. I know, Andrew. I'm trying to be positive, my G. I am. I'm trying. Just win tonight and hope. Yeah, right? Of course, but just win tonight. The first bit is what I'm going to take from that. Just win tonight. Don't worry about what goes on tomorrow. Win tonight. Then we've got one more game, one more down, another one bites the dust. Adam Wharton getting his first goal in like 90 appearances for Palace was a mazza yesterday. Palace were winning 2-1. You get me? Big up to Brentford for making it again. Maybe they've got slight hopes in Europe. We are going to get into it again. Here I am, nearly 40 minutes waffling. The only way West Ham stay up is if they beat Leeds. And Chelsea, you've got one fucking job, bro. You didn't win the cup final. And as much, listen, there was bare different reasons. Dan Potts was saying we're around Chelsea fans, and I'm like, I hear that. I'm around bare more Chelsea fans than anything else. Like, you know what I'm saying, in terms of City, Liverpool, even more Chelsea fans than Liverpool, right? So we didn't want them to win. But seeing Man City do the double, like, there was no way it was going to be good. There's no way. I didn't watch it. I didn't want to see them. Yeah, little bits. It was on in the background. Knowing as soon as Man City's done the double, turn that right off. These men could be on a treble, you know. Anyway, big up to my bro Rashid. Big up, man. Quaja, I know you've done it already. Get his links in there. Make sure that you're liking it. Make sure that you're showing him love. It's Monday. Yeah, we're playing today, so he'll probably be on later with the guys. And yeah, right, me and Shane will have to be on for lethal reaction as well. So make sure you're showing Rashid love, guys. Make sure you're smashing it up and showing my guy all the love in the world. Nuno Mendes injured. Pussy Clark. Let's wish him a speedy recovery. And then everyone talking about, what's his name? Matthias Fernandez or whatever. Bro, he lose shit again, bro. Shit against Newcastle, bro. About coming to the Arsenal. Get out of here, bro. I was proper upset in it. I was upset with West Ham that they were so pitiful and they couldn't score in the fucking brothel. And I was upset with Newcastle. What are you on, bro? We don't need this performance. You didn't get a clean sheet anyway. Fuck's sake, bro. I was upset, man. Why are you turning up now? Big up to Wahaha, my brother. Another great win for United. Another great win for United. That's gonna be one of my hot takes on the new show. I decided yesterday, bro. Yeah. We're going to have some dark horses. And just for a bit of fun, I'm going to add Spurs in there, right? Because what did I tell you lot? And I said that to Sky. Big up to Sunshine. I don't know where she's been on YouTube, but she's still on socials, innit? I said to Sky last year, or before the start of the season, 1 game a week, half decent signings. Like, it might be looking all right for you. Never did I think 3rd Champions League. But I was thinking top 5, top 6. Europa Conference, and then everyone start turning their face down, turning their nose down. It's Man United. Don't matter. You finished 15th last year. So if you get back into Europe, that's progression, whether you like it or not. Yeah, and wouldn't you rather have a chance of winning something? Ask Months. Yeah, when these men are getting whacked up by Aston Villa, and I felt sorry for that's my guy. I got time for him. Man's gonna have to be doing Europa League music. Yeah, and he's like, fuck it. Let me go in it. And I was saying that years ago, fuck it. We're not winning the Champions League. Can't even win the Europa. Like, win us the Europa. Let us be in something we can win. Even if it's just for the one season. People can banter all they want, but we're adding to our trophies. If you win the Europa, you get into Champions League anyway. You get into the Super Cup, the real one. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Bro, Europa League business. Big up to Rash, man, every time. Wish him a speedy recovery in 11 days. There's the Arsenal voice. It's the Arsenal voice, level-headed. My man changed his name more than the weather, but we all know him as Rashid. Yeah, my bro, make sure that you're clicking up those links and showing all the love in the world. And we got gaming channels for Vigilante and his sports one as well. I think one of them's over 200 now. Keep going, my bro. It's horrible out here. You know what I mean? Even for me, I've been here for time. You know what I'm trying to say? Influence people. I know that. You know what I mean? Seeing people just, but you can't. We all got our own time. That's what I'm trying to tell myself. Otherwise, you end up going mad. You know? Big up to my G Vig, man. Forget the City game. Yeah, just win tonight. We beat Burnley Trophy. That's it. As much as they're all going to be coming in their pants. Oh, you know, we've got the files. You know, wait till the PDF files, bro. Yeah, you got the files, bro. The Pepperami files. You pricks. Even the fact that they've got no shame. No shame. Imagine, bro. Imagine like I said, imagine like it's I can't even talk analogy, right? So you got 2 guys, yeah, players, whatever, boom, boom, boom. We're going for the same thing. We got a bet, like who's gonna get this thing more? Who can move to this thing and get it more? Say for instance, like I got the girl like 6 times. 6 times I've got the girl, you know. You're sitting there, like, yeah, scratching your ass. I'm in the other room. You're hearing bare madness. 1 time you get the girl. 1 time, you know. So I come back to the yard. Fucking hell. What's this? A pity fuck? Ross Clark. I come back to the yard and it's me sitting in the front room with the PlayStation controller. That's what I can hear from the other room. I'm like, fucking hell. Go on, mate. You're 1 time. Make sure you get it in. And then imagine that person coming out the room trying to brag to me. You said I couldn't do it. Brother, it's been me 6 times in a row. This is like your pity fuck. And you're coming out chatting shit. That's the Arsenal fans in a nutshell. My willy's been wet bare times. You finally get you're the 40-year-old version who gets your willy wet, and then you're coming out bragging and trying to talk to me. This is what Arsenal fans are like. There's probably better analogies, but that's where my head's at today. Big up to Wahaha, man. Legend Khalid. Come on, guys. Let's minimum 40. You know what the target is? Don't tell me unless we're there, though. Chelsea must beat Spurs tomorrow. Yes, they must. Hopefully they know the fucking assignment, because Newcastle didn't. Piss with them, innit? Leeds, they just win. I don't know who they were playing. Dominic Calvin-Lewin. Yeah, not Calvert, not that guy. I don't know who Dominic Calvin-Lewin is. Maybe it's his twin brother. I don't know. Big up to Static. There's Quaja's link. Please make sure you show him some love, because he's always putting everyone else's links in. Keep hitting the like button. Follow him on Instagram. And you can't afford Turkey. I can't even afford to play that video anymore. Copyrights out the arse. Do you know what I'm trying to say? 5% here for the segments. Yeah, man. All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Views Attenborough should have a look at the United game. Man carried the ball like he's taking it home with him. Fucking hell. Arsenal, you better win tonight. Aussie Ange. Big Mourinho back at Real Madrid. What a shocker. Didn't see that coming. Neither did I. Purely because that's the player. That's a you know, a player-run club, bro. It's, you know, the players have all the power. So I'm surprised. Why would Mourinho want to go back for that? Maybe the money was mad. I don't know. Let me know. Jordan's in the building. Absolute legend. Hope you're well, bro. Big up to Tone. I already do. Come on, my G. Fraley, Dappins. Jordan's in the building. And look who this is. Jumped in to smash a like. The legend that is Jez is Arsenal. Absolute legend, man. I know you guys are all subscribed to Jez. There's his link. Hope you're well today, my guy. Big up to man like Jez. Hope you are good. Imagine Odegaard or Clap lifting the PL. No, that's what I heard from Shane. Said he's probably going to need help. Do you know what I mean? The fucking weakling. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, look, we're just going to have to take it, bro. We're just going to have to take it. And like I said, for all the people that might be having their mind changed, fine, not a problem. Good for you. But just leave me alone. That's all I'm asking. Absolute legend that is Jez. Make sure that you are subbing to him. And just like he did, please hit the like for me, guys. Please. Rather give the armband to Rice. Absolutely. Forest robbed. If that game mattered in any way, I'd be so embarrassed. I think you were saying this in someone's chat, weren't you, yesterday? It might have been BBK's, actually. It might have been BBK's. But boom. All right, look. As Dre's trying to keep me on track, you know, people don't obviously like it. But otherwise, I'm going to be here for an hour just chatting all types of shit. Before we do it, though, there's Gary's link. Please make sure that you sub to him. Don't waste the trip. Please show him some love, guys, man. I ask you every time, and I don't know if anyone goes and does it. ZSM, my brother, hope you're well today. I'm going to get back into your comments, I promise. But we are going to have a skydive right now, and we are going to try and get into as many segments as we can. Even if this is a 3-hour one today, I realize I weren't here yesterday. Hopefully it's not, but let's stop the waffling. Cannon headlines. The Cannon headlines, baby. So let's get them up, man. Because I weren't here yesterday. Xabi Alonso, Liverpool fans. Where's Chronic? Let me know what you're saying, man. I'm surprised this happened. That's what I'm trying to say. And who was I talking to? And they were quite confident that Slot's gonna be sacked in the summer. I can't remember who it was I was talking to. Might have been Shane, actually. It might have been Shane. And I'm like, they've been coming out saying that, you know, they're going to keep him. Now, they might just be chatting shit as well. You know, I'm not saying hopefully they ain't, but they might have more competence than Arsenal in terms of, well, they're saying one thing, but if it gets really, really, really bad, fuck it, he's got to go. Whereas for Arsenal, that's not going to happen. That's why I feel disillusioned. That's why the whole Arteta in thing out, it don't even matter. You know, so, but anyway, Chelsea latest Alonso appointment. I actually rate Alonso, right? And I didn't blame him for what happened at Madrid. You know, it's player power. No one's going to succeed there if the players don't want you to, right? And I use him as an example of competence from Real Madrid. It never worked. You run your club with player power, so you got rid of him, and now you got new managers. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They don't wait about. That's what we do. I don't know why that is. we're the only club to do so. But like I said, it's just the headlines, guys. He is the latest manager. You all know that by now. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments if you don't mind. Mourinho agrees Real Madrid return. I knew that was going to happen. I just don't know for Mourinho, like where's the challenge in that, bro? Personally, maybe he sees the challenge in turning them back into a team and not a, player power. But that's what Alonso tried to do, and he was there for like 8 months. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So Henri, De Bruyne, and the fucking walking human rat Bruno Fernandes. Now, do I think he's better than Odegaard? Yes. Do I think he's some world-class player? Hell fucking no. He's so annoying, bro. Can't believe that he's fucking, I can't believe he's done it though. But then that's what the league is. The league isn't what it was. Football isn't what it was. But you can't take nothing away from him, because here's where we are. We can't go back in time. We can't get into a TARDIS and say, let's go back to the 2000s. We can't. Here's where we are in football, So with a little bit of begrudgingness, you got to give him a bit of credit. But fuck that shit, man. Can't believe that. You know what I mean? WSL latest: Chelsea join Man United and Spurs to complete World Sevens lineup. So what is that? A new competition for the girls or the ladies? Ref watch: why Man United goal should have been disallowed. So that's what Wahaha is saying quite passionately. Actually, I didn't see any of this, and it's a video, so I won't play it anyway, otherwise copyright. Man United's firepower has made the difference. They can be even better. They can, but then we also need to see how their squad deals with European football, not just European, but the upper echelons of European football, because they've not gone into the conference or Europa. They're right back into the champs. You know what I'm trying to say? So let's see how they go in summer. Let's see how the squad deals with it. You know what I'm trying to say? It's going to be interesting. It really is. Ref watch live. That's for the Celtic Hearts. Apparently there's been cheating over there. I don't know. I'm not really tapped in with the SPL. Guardiola's Man City future remains unclear ahead of decisive week. Well, I was one of the first people to come out and say, if he doesn't win anything this year, he's lost his juice, because I don't know Pep going 2 years without winning nothing. I don't think I've ever seen him go 2 years without winning a league. And he still got a chance to do that this year in their most washed time ever. Transition, all of this, domestic cup double. Honestly, no one tell me about Man City being washed ever again. I don't want to hear it, and I'll ban you just for that. Højlund permanent move from Man United to Lapid. He's done well. Everyone seems to do well when they leave United, including Marcus Rashford. And I feel disappointed. If I was him, I'd feel disrespected that Barcelona are not making it happen. I'll get to the paper talk in a minute. I just want to see if there's any more headlines. World Cup latest: Neymar accidentally subbed in last match before Brazil squad announcement. Accidentally subbed? What, subbed off? That's crazy. Do you know what I was thinking of the other day? Is Neymar even in FIFA or FC? I don't think he was in FC 25. I don't know. I think I just got FC 26 like last month. It was like £12. But I ain't played it yet. It's like I'm my uncle. I don't really play the games, but is Neymar even in it? Arsenal latest: Dembele limps out of PSG's final league game. Woy. Okay, so I ain't gonna read the whole story, but it's definitely, the bait's got a little bit of a bite. Let's see what they're saying. We've been potentially handed. They always say this, bro. Anyway, Paris Saint-Germain star Dembele was forced off during his side's final League One clash of the season against Paris FC. He limped off just after 27 minutes and was replaced by Goncalo Ramos. He headed straight down the tunnel after coming off the field. Wow. I mean, that might be something, but it's not like it's fucking Kvaratskhelia or Due. If they were out, it might be like, okay, Dembele will still fuck you up, though. Let's not, but it don't make us favourites or nothing like that. Ballon d'Or withdrawal was only a precaution. That's what they always say. Fingers crossed that, we need all the help we can get, guys. It's David and Goliath, but we have got a puncher's chance. Enrique Side will face Arsenal in Budapest on Saturday, the 30th of May at 5 p.m. And if I do have to fucking go to Bulgaria, I will be flying. Not at 5 p.m. I think I get back into the country at 12 or 1 p.m. A couple of hours back from the airport, Champions League final, go to bed. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's going to be mad. Man City latest FA Cup success gives us energy for, of course it does. The Carabao would have gave them energy, and loads of people were saying, look, even Curtis, I think, was saying, big him up, Curtis Shaw. Like, no, we need them to, you know, get beaten in the final and go into that Bournemouth game with. And I hear that to a degree, but I don't know, man. I'm not saying that they're infallible, but in the business end of the season, they're more put together than we are, and I just don't see it and affecting them the way that we want it to affect them. If that makes any sense. Now, I could be wrong, and if Chelsea was to have won the FA Cup, maybe it would have affected them a little bit. But I don't know. I just couldn't see it happening. I just can't. But I might be wrong as well. So but of course it gives them energy, no doubt about that whatsoever. There's the other paper talk. Carrick, obviously the main man now. So we'll end this segment in a sec. I'll just do the paper talk. They normally bloody cover the same stuff anyway. And then what we will do, guys, quickly is look at the, you know, I don't even need to look at the fixtures. We know we play today. Is there only one game tomorrow? That's what I don't know. So we'll check on that. We'll check on the table, and then we'll try and do as many other segments as we can. Morgan Rogers, someone I was calling for in the summer, just like Adam Wharton, just like Semenyo, just like Gahey. Maybe I should try and come off YouTube and try and be a scout or talent ID, because someone needs me in it. You know what I mean? Someone does. Top stories, Chelsea want a new goalkeeper. Bro, did everyone see Sanchez with that thing on his head looking like Czech? I was calling him Sanchez. You know what I'm trying to say? That was crazy. And fucking Victor Gibbs White, you know, because he's now got that thing on the Osherman mask. Chelsea want a new goalkeeper and seriously considering the move for Sunderland's Robin Rolfs. Fucking hell. Barcelona are aware of Aston Villa are keen on England. That bro. He done well for them. That would be better for him than to go back to United. Excuse me, United don't want him back anyway. Look at Harvey Elliott. I can't believe how they're treating this Donny. So he got loaned to Aston Villa because Liverpool don't want him. He must have been so shit in the training that Villa's like, we don't want him either. But they can't give him back. Liverpool's like, yeah, well, we could take him back, but we don't want to. Now, I don't know. If I got that wrong, someone correct me in the chat. Still a bit ill, guys. My apologies. Morgan Rogers to Chelsea. I better not fucking see that, bro. And then we're talking about fucking Matías Fernandez, you know, all these other little youth guys. We've gone past that now. We need bad boys. We need stars, world-class talents, and we need to be pushing on. But of course, we're hearing the same shit from the Arsenal hierarchy. Brentford have joined Brighton and Chelsea in showing an interest in Cologne's 19-year-old Said El Mala. Barcelona are reluctant. I'm telling you, man, they're taking a fucking piss. They're broke. So then you shouldn't be in for Alvarez then, innit? If Alvarez is going to leave Atletico, he should be coming to Arsenal, and that's it. Oh, you got money for Alvarez, but you ain't got money for Marcus Rashford. They're taking the piss, but this is what clubs can do. They're trying to look after themselves at the end of the day. You know, it's not like Marcus is a young boy, but he has been playing well for Barcelona. He's been playing well ever since he's left United. So obviously whatever was going on there was a problem. Like I said, SPL, I'll leave that. World Cup Rugby Union, there you go. So that's the canon headlines. Before we get out of here, though, let's have a quick little look at the fixtures. It will probably show us the table as well. Congratulations again to Fernandez, as much as I think he's a rat. I'll tell you what, though, he made one sick pass, though. There was one, was it Xerxes? Had a shot on goal, and I think the goalkeeper saved it. I think someone was showing it as a highlight. He was on the right-hand side, and it was just like a driven pass, and someone went to try and get it from Forest, missed it, and it went straight into Xerxes' path, and he should have scored, really. What a pass that was. And I was saying, as much as I hate the guy, that was an amazing pass. So here we are, man. 8 p.m. under the lights at home. If we don't score early, the crowd's going to get quiet and nervous. And we're going to have fucking Lee Dixon chatting shit on the commentary. And it's probably going to be raining as well. A League of Ireland, MLS, Finnish League, Polish League. Fuck you know. So really the only thing of note, to be honest, is our game. Maybe the MLS, if you're interested in that. Is tomorrow I wanted to look at, because I believe it's more than one fixture. Yeah, just two. Why did I think there was more? Look at this. Tomorrow is massive. Why? Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to get my device by tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can borrow like a tablet or something. Good games tomorrow, man. Massive game in the title race. Bournemouth, you're still fighting for Europe, by the way. Champions League. You know what I'm trying to say? Against Man City. So Listen, Man City could go there and batter them, but I'm expecting Bournemouth to turn up. Don't just bend over because you got something to play for. And of course, Chelsea and Spurs. I don't know if Chelsea can play for anything. I don't know if they can make Europe. If you're a Chelsea fan in the chat, or if you know, put it in there. Let me just look at the table quick while we're here. Yeah. While we've got that 2-point lead, nothing matters other than 2 wins. So all the people shitting themselves, I understand it, but just try and keep in your head, we win our games, we win the league. It doesn't matter. You know, it can be revealed that Mikel Arteta is the Lord Jesus of Nazareth. It wouldn't matter. Win the 2 games, we win the league. But you got to congratulate these scumbags United as well. As much as I hate them, I've been saying it. I love the story this season. I do. Champions League football. Madness. Aston Villa have also guaranteed Champions League football, wiping out Liverpool the way they did. Yeah. So now, obviously, you know, Emery's going to want to win the Europa League for his 5th time, by the way, you know. And if they do that, then I think that's going to open it up for Bournemouth. If they don't win that cup, you know, they're going to get Champions League anyway. So Aston Villa, have to give them credit. Liverpool, geez, Louise, just trying to tuck your tail and get out, sim the season. You know, you'll be in some type of Europe. You know, yeah. Which one? I don't know. But as Mons was saying, let's fuck it. Just like I said last season, I would have taken Spurs season for 1 season, not every year down at the bottom, but for 1 season, and to win the Europa League and still be in the Champions League and go again the year after, 100%. You know what I mean? Come on, Bournemouth, man. We're all going to be Bournemouth fans, but the first thing is to win our game. Then don't expect Bournemouth to do anything, and then just be pleasantly surprised if it ever happens. Brighton still got a shout with Europe. Brentford, Sunderland have still got a shout with Europe. Their win has taken them above 10th place Chelsea, who, at the end of the season with 2 games to go, have 49 fucking points, the same as Everton and Newcastle. So maybe Newcastle had something to play for. I don't know, actually. Don't know, they've got 1 game they can get 51 points. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't think they can get Europe, can they? Newcastle or Chelsea, to be fair. They got 2 games though. So maybe Chelsea could. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's mad. I haven't worked it out down here. I don't know. But it's a lot closer than you think for these little bracket of teams here. And I was thinking to myself, Newcastle, fucking what the fuck was you doing? Do you know what I'm trying to say? But maybe they've got their eyes on something anyway. I don't think they can get there, though, to be honest. So, no, I'm going to stick by what I said. You failed the assignment, Newcastle. So if Spurs stay up, home and away, I hope they beat you. And here we go down the bottom. West Ham, man. Pitiful, man. I can't lie. Pitiful performances. On top of needing other teams to do stuff, why are you not doing stuff? Why did you have that performance against us only, but not the other teams? What? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So as much as I'm pissed off, like, and as much as I want them to stay up, I'm looking at them. It's like I'm finding it hard to feel sorry for you, man. I gotta be honest. Let's get out of that segment. We might even be back on, you know, Sky doing the skydive. I don't know if we're gonna need to. I don't know, but that was your canon headlines. We can definitely do title race. And it's pretty simple. It's really simple. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I need to go back on Sky. We know what it is. We're 2 points in the lead. Massive game for Arsenal today. Win our 2 games, we win the league. It's really simple. But don't think that fucking Mikel Arteta can't fuck us up. Man City, they're the domestic champions, double FA Cup, Carabao Cup in their wash year. And I think that's amazing. And they can still win this league, but it's on us. We've got the baton. Don't give it away this time. We can literally see the finish line. We're in the last 10 yards. It's all or nothing now, mate. Like the fucking, like the documentary. No one else is in the title race other than us and them. Head to head, shootout, shouldn't have never been. We've got advantage though. You know, like in tennis, advantage Arsenal. Next point wins. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's where we're at. Not too much to talk about it. You know, that we all know where we are. We all know where we are. So you lot might like this one. If I was Arteta, do you know what I mean? I'd jump out the window and do everyone a favor. I'm joking, but well, I ain't, but I am, but I ain't. Make up your own mind. Again, I've not been doing much of the press conferences because I feel like I've tried to do a segment and I've tried to do a segment and everyone's wasting my time. You know, Arteta, the journalist, like no put, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, oh, it's press day. Just leave Arteta out of it. Just leave him out. Leave him out because we're not going to find out anything. There's only 1 or 2 times you might say this person's definitely not playing, but that's all we get. And then the rest of it is like, well, we still have another training session, blah, de, blah, blah, de, blah, blah, de, blah. But I suppose you guys can help me out with this. Where do we go from here, people? Where do we go from here? Now, he's been making us look a bit silly as of late. What the fuck with these ads, man? Get the fuck out of it. Jesus Christ, non-stop, bro. Yeah, we know what the back line's gonna be like, depending on look, it's back again. Like his fucking troops. Get out of here, you cunt. Sorry, guys, for the language. Yeah. So we know what it's gonna be, but we got big problems at right back. Big problems at right back. You know, people are saying that is it Rob or someone Quaja? Someone said Timber spotted in training. And it's like, was he training? Was he standing on the sidelines? Like, I don't think Timber's fit. So definitely going to get rushed back. Ben White, can't rush him back. Again, you misused him. You had one situation. Timber's out, probably going to be out for the season without us rushing him back. Probably needs to be out for the season to get the rest that he needs. We've got Ben White, who can't play more than 2-3 games in a row, and Mosquera, that's raw, and I don't trust him. You should have done way more rotation with Ben White and Mosquera. You didn't. You was giving Ben White lion's share of the game, 70, 80 minutes, ridiculous, or over an hour, ridiculous. And now Ben White's out. And we got one option. And because he doesn't trust that option, I strongly believe that if we see Drury in this season, he's being rushed back. So it's not good for us anyway, is it? He wouldn't have kicked no football for months, and then we expect him to come straight back into a Champions League final. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And no one says nothing, by the way. But anyway, I'm waffling. I don't know what we're going to do. If there's anyone with any smarts at the club, they're going to say, my brother, stop fucking about. He's going to have to learn it. He's going to have to grow into the role. And if you just keep him here for the next couple of games, then it might be better for him for the Champions League final. I do not want to see Declan Rice, Zubimendi, or even Norgard here. If I'm going to see anyone, maybe Norgard, but he ain't really got the pace to play right back anyway. I'd rather see him play centre back. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So these fucking adverts are doing my head in. I don't even think there's a way to get lineup builder premium. You know, this is how they squeeze money out of everyone, man. Trying to hold on to this dead sister. Anyway, let me not go into a tangent. We know that the defenders are going to play, even if they're not fully fit. It's the right back that we have real big problems with at the moment. And so they might have Dembele not fit, but we've got problems of our own. On top of our players being knackered as well, guys. You know, absolutely knackered. But this is what it's going to be. So the only real surprise comes when we go further up the pitch. How can they keep showing it over and over again, guys? Can you see these adverts? Over and over again. Fucking hell. I swear some of these sites might be fucking up my computer as well. Mr. Glass, now, I don't think he's going to start. He might get rushed back as well, Mr. Glass, because apparently Shane was saying that there was no problem with him. I don't know. Maybe Shane's right. He is most of the time. I'm not sure, though. If there was no problem and he was just getting cooked, then it's probably going to be Calafiori starting because he works well with Miles Lewis-Skelly, you know, in that system. But I don't know if he's fully fit, and I can't guarantee if he's fully fit. So I'm putting Hincapi there for now. What I will do just very quickly, I'm not going to share my screen with you. Let me make sure you can see my screen. Yes, you can. I'm not going to share my screen with you. I'm just going to quickly go back to the fixtures, guys, just to see if there's any information on the game. Now, we know that there normally isn't. You know, Rash, that's why they do the first 11. These man get the fucking, you know, the team like an hour before the game. So let's see if there's any information. For once, there's a little bit of information here, but it's only saying the things that we already know. I won't take the lineup off the screen. I'll just read you a quick little bit. Jury and Timber has made progress in his recovery from a groin problem following Ben White's season-ending knee injury, says Arsenal manager Arteta. There's certain things you can't lie about. With Ben White, you can't lie. With Timber, you can lie. You can say he's doing better. You know, he might even be doing better. But is he really going to be fit enough to come straight back in after months out and coming straight back into a Champions League final? Even if there was a chance that he could play a bit of it, I'd still be very skeptical. He wouldn't be starting for me. If you could play a bit of it, maybe 20 minutes, you'd be coming on. I know it sounds mad, but because you're not looking after our players when they get injured, that's why they keep getting injured. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And how is it competent that someone hasn't trained, hasn't done anything with the team, but he just comes straight back into the team? Now, yes, he is our best right back, arguably the world's best right back, but it's still only a right back. You know what I mean? It's not competent. It's not Ronaldo or Messi that we're missing. It's Jury and Timber. Now, if we had proper backups, which everyone told me that we did, it wouldn't be a problem, would it? But anyway, White's injury suffered during Arsenal's win over West Ham left the Gunners without a natural right back. Excuse me. Yeah, there's the same without a natural right back. Timber's not a natural right back. Neither is Ben White or Mosquera. All we've got is centre backs. We don't even have a natural left back anymore, people. Let me just have a sip of my drink. Yeah, when you really deep it. So when I can't remember who, it might have been Dan saying play free at the back, or it could have been someone, I can't remember who, but I'm like, but yeah, we probably could and should, because all we've got is centre backs anyway. We don't have any left or right backs, not any natural ones, except for the kids. Yeah, so Mosquera is the most likely candidate to fill in at right back, with Rice and Calafiori having small stints in that position over the last 18 months. We did see Calafiori play there last season. It wasn't very good to watch, to be honest with you. And if we see fucking Calafiori playing there, it means Hincapi will be left back, and then we've just got a mad balance issue again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You're fucking up the base. He's even tried to do it with Thomas Partey, and they're still talking about all these options. I ain't going to read the whole thing because it's an absolute travesty. There's one man that should start there and one man only. The moment you get used to that idea, the team can get used to that idea, then we can fucking crack on. But this absolute bozo, anything could happen. And this is what we're all scared of. Arteta has urged Arsenal to seize their chance against Burnley on Monday. So again, nothing about our team except for the right back problem, as we thought. You know, Michael Jackson, you know, not Igal, but the new Burnley boss. There's a whole paragraph. I ain't going to read about all of this shit because it looks like there's a good couple of paragraphs there. You know, I'm not seeing too much team news. Let me just Medjbri, whoever that is, Hannibal Medjbri could be available. So that's some news for Burnley today. Other than that, they're just talking about the new manager, the fact they're going down, you know, but it means that they can relax today. That's basically what they're saying. And all the information for Arsenal was just about our right back situation. So no surprise there, people. No surprise there. Keep smashing the like for me, though. Still managed to have 42 of you legends here. Let's get to 50 likes if we can, people. Let's do it. The big problems are now going to be in midfield. So now seeing that, guys, all we can do is hope and pray. So whoever you believe in, you know, Mother Nature, Jah, Allah, Jesus, God, whatever. Whoever you believe in, pray. Pray that he doesn't fuck up our midfield, you know, mash up the whole team just to solve one problem. When there's a lot more. Even when we was playing against West Ham, right? Mosquera should have been on, not Zubimendi. That would have been a quick problem to fix. And then if you got to half-time and you thought Calafiori was getting beaten, yeah, and we need to take him off, just put Hincapi on. Why are you moving Moses? That's what I'm trying to say. You're on crackhead stuff again. So the pressure is getting to you massively. Do you know what I mean? Proper annoying. All I can do is, yeah, if I was Arteta, I wouldn't fuck up the base, but that's me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You know, Declan Rice, again, can never get a rest. You know, as Realist Schooner was saying, he's a Terminator, and you're right, but at the same time, he's injured right now. I don't want to hear he's a Terminator. Why does no one care about our players, but you care about this manager so much, who's ruining our players, by the way? Let's not get into a tangent. Yeah, Odafast, he wouldn't start for me. But this is me. We're talking about Arteta here. What's he going to do today, guys? We might even be seeing fucking Zubimendi in the midfield. Now, if he isn't a complete crackhead, we wouldn't go back to factory settings. I can't rule it out though, guys. But because the last 3 games up until Ben White got injured, he wasn't fucking with the base. I'm going to try and give him the benefit of the doubt in that regard. Right? Now, could I give you 100%? No. It's like 60-40. I'm 60% confident that Miles Lewis-Skelly will retain his place, like he should do, by the way. Yeah. And if anything, Arteta should get a big slap for not using him in midfield earlier. We've been telling you since last season he's a midfielder. Let's not digress. Now, this is the big one. This is the big one. Because this fucking dickhead is fit. And Eze's been a little bit nonchalant, even though he's a way better player, even though he plays the position better. He's better for the team. I'm not denying that. But if you're not running around doing will from in-betweeners, Arteta might drop you. Again, I'm 50-50 on this one. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and hope that he puts his best foot forward. That's what I'm going to hope you're going to do. And to be fair, even logically, even if you were trying to give Martin Odegaard any type of credit in the world, guys, it would still make more sense to not start with him unless you're playing him and Eze. So there's no Miles Lewis-Skelly, there's no Zubimendi, it's Odegaard, Eze and Rice. That's what I was advocating for after the Newcastle game because I thought it really worked, especially at home. But if you're not going to do that and you're going to start Eze, then it's logically better to bring on Odegaard in the second half because legs are more tired. So all of his running around, the pressure might actually come to something. Now, whether he sticks a foot in, that's another question. But in terms of him running to the players and putting pressure on, like that's probably needed in the second half. And because Eze don't do that enough, is why I'm saying that you might be on the chopping block because that's what Arteta looks for, right? So again, it's the same old fucking shit, guys. Yeah, I'm just going to hope that you put your best foot forward. You know, I don't think this is going to be Havertz. I know Odegaard is back and ready. I mean, I don't know, it might, but you never know. I think he'll put his best foot forward again. I'm trying to give you some credit for that, Arteta. But if he fucks it up, I wouldn't be surprised today. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me just put that out there, right? We know that fucking Saka's going to start, even though he's not fit. And even though after his last performance, when he got fucking hooked, came off like the black Odegaard, he shouldn't even be starting. This is the problem with Arteta, though, people. This is my point. It don't matter if you play well or not. Certain people start regardless, and that is the problem. It's going to be Trossard, who has been better the last few weeks. He went off the boil a long time. But him and Martinelli were good at the start of the season. Why? Because they had competition. They thought Madueke was going to be their competition for the left wing, and they started playing better. Then Saka, because he can't stay fit, you know, and then Madueke starts actually doing all right on the right wing. Their place is secured again, innit? So they can go back to fucking factory settings. But benefit of the doubt for Trossard, he has been better in the last couple of weeks. He has, one of our better players. So, you know, if I was Arteta, you know, I would do different things. Mosquera would start. If I probably would go with Lewis-Skelly because I don't really want to see Odegaard on the pitch. But, you know, if I had to make a concession, then it would be Rice 6, Eze and Odegaard. And if Calafiori's fit, I'd start him. The reason I haven't put him in there is because I don't know if he is 100% fit. And I don't know if he's going to be playing fucking right back. That's something that I don't want to see, guys. But as always, because these men are broken, Saliba and Gabriel, they've lost a yard of pace since their, you know, fatigue injuries over the last year and a half. And they've been in and out as well, both of them. And, you know, their pace is not there no more. Declan Rice is fucking blowing out the arse, running on fumes. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's why he's been put into this deeper role. But everyone can now see that he's a 6. He's always been a 6. Why Arteta's trying to fuck about, that's another thing that hasn't made me gravitate to him. It's like having, I don't know if any of you guys have seen that meme. Have you seen that meme where, you know, the 2 girls bring the guy into the closet? They start tying up their hair and going on their knees, and the little batty boy goes on his knees as well, like they're about to do kumbaya in the circle. The game is gone. Get your Cumberland out and get ready for that to get wet. That's what it is with 2. That would have been like every guy's fucking dream. It's like fumbling the bag. Arteta gets down on his knees, ready to sing kumbaya. You know what I'm trying to say? But this is where we're at. This is what I would always do. I don't want to see this triangle, this trifecta of evil, this trifecta of badness. Don't want to see you coming past the halfway line. You know what I'm trying to say? Eze a little bit more. This is it. This is how Arsenal win most games. You know what I'm trying to say? So this is the team I expect to see. I do think they'll probably there might be something that I haven't done. Obviously, Arteta, just don't fuck it up. Don't let me see no Declan Rice over here, or just don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it, bro. Do not do it. So that's what I think he's gonna go with, guys. And it's not like there's so much variety. I mean, most of us probably could change up the side. I wouldn't be scared to give Dalman a start today. I don't care how big the game is. Again, comes on, does well, and then doesn't get rewarded for it. There's definitely a pattern there, isn't there, guys? Yeah, we've just gone under 40 now, so that's not a good sign. Make sure that we are liking. Let's get it to 50 likes. Let's try and keep above 40 if we can. But yeah, there you have it, guys. That's what I believe is going to happen. So wait and see. Obviously, I wouldn't be surprised if it's all, fucked up, because that's Mikel Arteta. Now, the game hasn't happened yet, so how can I say who's at fault? But the reason why I'm even playing the blame game today is because for that reason that we've just done with the lineup builder. If that lineup comes out and I'm seeing Calafiori right back, or Declan Rice or Norga, I'm seeing bare fuckeries, bro, I'm going to be pissed off, because you're making us go into a big game with one arm tied behind our back. That's what it feels like all the time with this guy. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So, very quick segment, but the game hasn't played yet. That will be back tomorrow. Do you know what I'm trying to say? For tomorrow's blame game, if there's a reason for it. Let's hope there's not. Rivals watch. I mean, we all know what the deal is. I'll give you the jingle. Why not? They play tomorrow. So what I'm trying to say, so it's not too much of a rivals watch. What are we watching? We'll be watching their game. That will be tomorrow. If I can sort the device out or whatever, I might even be here to try and watch it. But the whole internet's going to be here, so maybe it's probably better if I don't. But yeah, rivals watch. We can't yet. It's tomorrow. They'll be watching us tonight. You know what I'm trying to say? And this kind of goes for the lineup as well. That's kind of my overreaction. But if there's another overreaction theater thing that you can come up with, let me know. I'm scared he's going to fuck up this lineup. I'm scared about this right back position. So overreaction theater, that's my overreaction today. I'm scared he's going to fuck up this lineup. Now you did it 3 times, bro. 3 times in a row, you didn't fuck it up until Ben White got injured. But because what you did then is bringing all the PTSD back, is bringing it all back. So I'm going to need you to fill me with some confidence, big man. That's what I'm going to need. That's what I'm going to need. I think we can probably do this as well. I wouldn't quite say, I know it had Arteta out there. I wouldn't quite say for that. What I'll do is I'm just going to keep it really simple. You know what I'm trying to say? We're just going to keep it really simple. Yes or no answer. The poll's now in the chat for the chat verdict. Will Arsenal win tonight? We don't need sentences or paragraphs. We just need a yes or no. Quick click, and I'll get to that poll shortly. Rivals, like I said, rivals play tomorrow. I can't call Spurs rivals. You know, United played yesterday. I mean, yeah, they're going to finish 3rd. They're not our rivals this year, though, are they? They might be next year, but not this year. Same for Liverpool and Chelsea. So who really cares? Funnily enough, though, I haven't done no keeping up with Key or anything like that. I couldn't find Key for the Villa game, but someone said that he's on one of the channels, like he was live. So I got to find him, and obviously Someone said that he was hating on Arsenal. What game was it? I can't remember. So I got, yeah. But if you could, yeah. So there'll probably be some of that coming up before the end of the season. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But other than that, rivals and things like that, we can't really watch them. We play today, and the other guys are not our rivals. Ratings court, we can't really do that until we play tomorrow. So that's a segment that we can skip. 3 things we learned. We haven't played yet. You know what I mean? We're talking about what we've learned over the last couple of fixtures. Liverpool falling off the whole Himalayas. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, and it's looking like they might keep Slot. So man like Chronic and Jimbo and all the legends that come in here are gonna be upset. You know, my apologies. I'm just as upset because we're doing the same with this absolute terrorist that is Mikel Bin Laden. What else have we learned? Spurs might fucking stay up. Newcastle never got the memo. That's what we learned, right? And Dread, my brother, but yeah, I'm not feeling that whatsoever. You know what I'm trying to say? You didn't get the memo. Don't know why you turned up like that against West Ham. Piss take. You know what I'm trying to say? One more thing, guys. Fuck knows. We got a real bad problem at right back. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't. Yeah, we haven't played yet. That'll probably be better tomorrow. That'll probably be better after Tuesday as well. So other than that, I've probably done about as many segments as I can. Obviously, we was on nearly 50 at one point. We got 31. So if you guys keep leaving, that will obviously determine how long we continue for. We are going to be back later on. I believe it's on Shane's channel. Was last lethal reaction on here? I don't even remember. I'm going to have to check that because I get confused. Yeah. Let me jump into a few of your comments though before we do get out of here. Obviously, you know, I don't mind kind of cracking on and getting into a few bits, but there's not too much to get into, really and truly. And obviously, if people are coming and going, that's obviously going to determine what we do today. Vincenzo's in the building, my bro. Hope you're well, man. Big up to Kwaja, big up to Wahaha, Dappin's getting round. Bro, views, YouTube, laptop, StreamYard are trying to do us dirty. Yeah, my drink cut off partway during the stream. Yeah, bro. How many times have I been here and it's just like it's either the people outside, the fucking electric, the fucking, you know, the camera just goes off. If I'm on doing like a 2-3 hour and I jog the wire, the camera will just turn off. Then I can't get my background back up, and it's like, you know what I mean? Sitting here in my missus's room, no one needs to see a pink background. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like what? So fucked, bro. Spending money out the arse and then, you know, you don't even get love from the community on top of that. So that's why sometimes I've been pretty much Michael Douglas. I can't, yeah, we're not gonna deny it. On top of juggling everything else, you know what I mean? But we're here. Big up to Helsinki, big up to Guna. Eze needs to start to grow into the game while Odegaard can come off the bench and put in a performance like West Ham with those passes. That's what we need. Right, but again, Dre, he's done it one time. This is what gets really on my nerves. Just like when Martinelli done that Travella pass. I'm like, that's amazing. Let's see. If he does it 10 times, let's see how many he actually gets. Just like with Odegaard. Let's see if he comes up. Because I was watching that game, watching the highlights, and he was doing the same shit, running around pressing, but not putting a foot in. However, you made that great run, the 1-2, you set up Trossard. I mean, that was probably your best part of the game. Did you play a lot better than I expected? Yes, you did. But it still weren't as mad as everyone was saying, in my humble opinion. But even still, even if it was, it's one time. We need to see that regular. But that's what we do, Dre, as Arsenal fans. We see one good thing, and that's meant to be the norm. And it's not. It happens with Havertz all the time. It happens whenever we have a good game and beat someone by a big a big score. Everyone believes we play like that week in, week out. It's like we don't. Do you know what I mean? So I hope you're right, though, Dre. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, let him build into the game. He definitely needs to run about a bit more, looking a bit more busier, because that's why you're always getting taken off, in my humble opinion, because that's what Arteta's looking for. But there is a way for Eze and Odegaard to play together. And there's a way that they can't as well. So is Arteta going to fuck it up, Dre? This is what I'm scared of, my bro. ZSM, my brother. Benji's laughing. Love that. As I said, make sure that we are subscribing to Gary. Big game today, yeah? A bit nervous yesterday, not scared. Should be able to do the job today. It's going to be about holding the nerve early. on. Once we do that, I can, yeah, as long as we don't let it get away from us and it's all like 35 going into half time and it's still 0-0. I want to score a goal in that first half. I don't, you know what I'm trying to say? So, and then you know what we're like? We might score a goal and then Arteta's going to shit himself again, start playing defensively, and then we're going to be trying to just hold out. That's not the way to go either. We need to finish this game. Bare minimum 2 goals before you start acting stupid. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, big up ZSM, man. And Nottingham Forest were robbed yesterday. Awful. Okay, I haven't seen it, you know. I haven't seen it. But I'll take your word for it. Chat, don't do it. Don't forget to describe like Marty Mark. Come on, bro. And now make sure that you do it. And make sure that you do subscribe to Gary as well. Big up to Vincenzo, Dappins, Don Jez in the building. Always a pleasure. Quaja, yes, man. Big up Dappins. I think the key in attack is Eze being direct in the remaining games because, as you saw, his goal versus Leverkusen, that gives Arsenal another gear. It absolutely does. And not just that, ZSM, but when he plays 10 and there's no Odegaard, he doesn't just service one side of the pitch. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So when BBK said, I'm not saying that he's not been playing well, like he don't deserve to play there. I'm just saying I know what Arteta looks for. So if you don't look busy and you haven't had one of those moments, one moment that makes everyone forget, then you're going to be on the chopping block. And I shouldn't be scared that Eze might not play the Champions League final, but because of Arteta, I am. And no one should feel like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, but yeah, big up to ZSM, all of you legends. Big up to Static from Vincenzo. Get me if Spurs lose to Chelsea. Spurs will be under immense pressure going to the last. No, they will. They will, but Newcastle, they would have been under even more pressure. If it was even a draw, I know a draw wouldn't have been great for West Ham yesterday either, but it would have been a point closer, wouldn't it? They would have got something out of the game. Come on, man. If there's a God, Spurs will go down. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Dappins, love that. I'll try and skip some of these if you don't mind, just so I can get to some chats. Man like Jez, he was in the building. Big him up. Bro, I need Nuno Mendes for the World Cup. Take extra rest until 8th of June. Yeah, I mean, look, they're a better outfit than us, better football inside, better players, you know, in most places on the pitch. So we are the underdogs, man. Like having Mendes out, is it really going to affect them that much? Not like us not having Timber. However, as I keep saying, if he's not ready and he hasn't done no ball work, how can you just bring him into the game? And then you're going to be worried he's going to get injured again. Because he ain't going to have match fitness. That's what we do know as well. It's crazy work, isn't it? This is the situation that we're in, people, because this guy don't know what he's doing 7 years down the line. Please, Arsenal, win. That's all I need, Tone. I don't care about the guy. I don't care about the gays or the cultists. I don't care about the Cronky. Just can we just win for us, for you, Tone, for me, for Shane? Can you win for us, for BB? Can you win for Rash? Can you win for the DJB? None of us are rich people. You know what I'm trying to say? But having to spend fucking £1,600 on a ticket and you don't even get all the games. Like, it's mad, bro. And you just win it for us. And then I don't care. If the club wants to get gentrified after that, cool. And you just give me my last win and then I will bow out the way I want to bow out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or even if I don't bow out, cool. I just can't be as invested because the club showed me their hand. They showed me their hand. That's what they've done. And all I wanted you to do is lie to me, bro. Sometimes just lie. Sweet nothings, bro. If you had it already signed, don't tell us. At least give us the illusion. Like the real world. You know, when people think that we actually live in a democracy and some WWE business we're dealing with. But anyway, big up, man. There's Gary's link. Please, guys, man, come on. At least 2-3 of you something. It makes a big difference. I know, because when I wake up and see mine go down by 2 or 3, I'm pissed off. Like, what's the matter with you people? Do you know, Brian, realist Chelsea fan, ain't seen you for a minute though, my G. I hope all is well with you. Commiserations on the final. I didn't want you to win, but after seeing Man City picking it up, I kind of changed my mind a little bit. I do hate Chelsea, and I am around more Chelsea fans than Man City, but seeing them get that domestic double, it was kind of like Spurs United last year. I didn't want Spurs to win. Sorry, tell a lie. I wanted United to lose because I thought they would crack on more with the win. And then the moment Spurs scored, I was like, fucking score United. So it's like, yeah, big up to Brian. Big up, man. I agree. Big up, Brian. 2 guys, 1 cup. Do you know what I mean? Madness. Big up, Tone. Prome's in the building. How you doing, bro? Hope you're good. Yeah, probably been working. doing crazy stuff. So make sure that you rest up, my bro. Fraley, big up. How are you today? Kieran Austin, big up views. Big up to you, Kieran. Have you been here before, Kieran? Please let me know. Please let me know. And if you subscribe, tell me. I'll find you on this live and I'll subscribe right back to you. Ask the rest of the viewers. I'm a man on my word. Big up to you, Kieran. Subscribe to Prom. Yes, please. Yes, please. There's his link. They love Mourinho in Madrid. It's crazy, isn't it? But it's just going to be like a babysitter unless they're actually going to give him power to do what he needs to do. What do you reckon about Mbappe now? I've been watching all these documentaries. He's a right prick. Like, he's nothing but problems. If you're talking about Osimhen and Ivan Toney, like their problems, you know, Mbappe is like a fucking, you know what I mean? He's like Andre the Giant compared to these lot. Like he's the worst. But BBK said it the other day. You can't say that he wouldn't improve our squad, because he fucking would. He'd come and take that left spot straight away. We wouldn't even have to change anything. You know what I'm trying to say? So I can't tell you that he wouldn't improve our squad. I'm telling you that I wouldn't want him because of all the problems that he brings. However, I'm tired of the soy boys at the same time. Your Martin Odegaards. It's all kicking off. He's standing by the referee. I'm sick of that kind of stuff as well. Yeah, and as I keep telling you guys, predators know they're predators. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up, man. Good, mate. What about yourself? Love that. Big up, Jez. Yes, man. I don't think he's still here, but big him up. Fraley, bigging up Prom and Tone. Big up, Jez. Great channel for football knowledge. There you go. Big up to Aussie Ange. Big up to Aussie Ange as well. Big up to Brian. I'm good, thanks. William Wallace back in the building. I wouldn't be going to the parade or watching trophy lifting if I was an Arsenal fan. Proper cringe fest. I mean, to be honest with you, William, like even when we're away from home or even when we're at home and the fans start singing "We Got Super Mick Arteta," I want to just disown everybody. I do, but that's just my feelings. I can't control everyone. I don't go over to their lives or their channels and be constantly preaching to them. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's going to be difficult, guys. It's going to be difficult. I might even not even be in the country anyway. You know what I mean? Jet lag. So there's a good chance it might not happen anyway. But if I am here, I'm going to go. And not just because I want to see us lift the trophy, or it's because people think that we can't go. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, if I am able to go, damn Skippy, I'm going to be there. You think I want to see all these fucking top spooners chatting shit about "We Got Super Mick Arteta"? It's going to be disgusting, bro. But I love Arsenal. So if I'm in the country, I'll definitely try and get down there. You know what I'm trying to say? Not because I like people, because I don't. I was saying that to Shane. I don't even like going west. I don't like going Central Oxford Street. Bare people, fam. I don't like that. You know what I mean? And for the "We Got the Super Mick Arteta," this man's smiling. Do I even want to see that? No. But I'm Arsenal. I love Arsenal. So if I do go there, it's only going to be for the people that said I couldn't go there. You know what I mean? So that's it. Big up to William, though. Let me know if you subscribe as well, bro. Big up for being in the building. Good stuff. Brian, Canon headlines. Yes, man. Xabi Alonso. What do you guys think of all of that? Let me know, man. Obviously, we finished most of the segments now. Let me know what you think of some of the stuff that we covered, man. I like Xabi Alonso. I don't think it's good that he's gone Chelsea. They've got a young squad that didn't really fuck with Rossini because they didn't think he was experienced. You can't say that about Xabi Alonso. So I don't think it's a bad move for Chelsea. I don't. Let me know what you think, Tone, if you think it's bad. Gary, I got to get you on my channel, speak about Gators versus Miami. There you go. You see? Networking. People doing work. People, yeah? So make sure that you show this platform some respect as well. Like, share, subscribe, and subscribe to each other. Alex the Boss Man, big up views. How you doing today, my G? Hope you're well. Jose Remontada, it might be, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they just got a big package for him or something. Lightning money I'm talking about. I don't know. Maybe they're telling him something different. Sweet nothing's in his ear. He gets there, it's just all the same again. Do you know what I mean? But at least he could say, well, they told me it was going to be different. When they're telling us it's not going to be different, like, don't matter what happens, like, I've lost all motivation. I can't stand Bruno for that. Yeah, same. Like, better than Odegaard, but that don't take a lot. Tyson, my brother, man, big up, man. Big up to you, G. I think I saw a comment from you earlier on one of my things. I still need to respond, but big up to you. Hope you're well today, my bro. Dappins, love that. There's his link. Love that even more. Dappins going round. Dappins going, yeah. And even Anthony, bro. Even Anthony, Hoyland, fucking McTominay. Was McTominay from United? I can't even remember. Bare people that's left are just, yeah. Anthony, Rashford. Since Amarin left, look at fucking Kobe Mainu. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So there's obviously problems, bro. You know? People seem to think things don't happen. It's a workplace. There's lots of money. There's lots of things on the line. If you've got fucking human trafficking in non-league, why do you think nothing can be possible in the Premier League? Like, you're just silly to think that, if I'm being honest. Big up Tyson. The ref put up his number and he wasn't even meant to be subbed. I mean, and there's been situations like this in football, innit? Where it's fucking embarrassing. He showed the sub paper and his number wasn't on it. Dog. They did Neymar dirty. Damn. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Big up to Jordan, man. Hope you're well. Make sure you're all subbing to Jordan as well. Liverpool fan. Yeah, going at talking college would be fun. There you go. Networking. Love that. We love that. That's what we're here for. Community business, isn't it? 2 games, the City game and Chelsea versus Spurs. That was, yeah. I saw that in the end. Sanchek, bro. That's the first thing that came to my head was Sanchek, bro. Yok White views more like, yeah, maybe so. Big up to Gary Dappins. I'll skip some of these. Stanway to Arsenal, boo. Big up to Wahaha, yay. I'll skip some of these just so I can try and get to your actual comments. Now we need battle. We need to battle. We do. Big up to Darren. Yeah, love that. Dappins. All types of Dappins. Middlesex Hotspurs only need a point to make sure staying up. Yeah, because of their goal difference. They were saying that yesterday. Their goal difference is so mad. Any positive result, draw, win, West Ham are down. I can't believe West Ham, man. Yep. I did read this as well, my G. Out for 2 weeks. Hakimi recovering, could miss 1 or 2 weeks. Patrick also injured. Like I said, bro, don't start going all mad because of that, though, bro. It really does mean nothing. We're going to turn up without our best right back, probably. And if we do, it's going to be rushed. It's just like when the example I like to use is like when we played Chelsea and everyone's like, there's no Gusto, Palmer, Esteva, and we still went life and death. It doesn't matter what they do. That's what really winds me up about our fan base. You keep forgetting what we're like. I'd love to be like this. Like, oh shit, they ain't got their pet. We know we're going to turn up and go mad. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'd love to be like that, man. Big up, pro. But let's not forget what we're like. People do that too often. You're too busy looking at the other teams. You need to be looking at us and our manager. Stop looking at them. We're not them, yeah? And they might have people in, out, shake it all about, but guarantee they're going to turn up and they're going to be on point. We can't guarantee that for Arsenal. PSG lost to Paris, bro. They're in their second Champions League final. They won it last year. Like, please, honestly, don't get excited thinking that's an advantage for us. Personally, I don't think it is. But do you know what? Let me not say don't. Do what you want to do. But honestly, man, act like we've been here before. Act like, we haven't just been neuralized. We can remember what happens in the past. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Bruno is a baller, but he felt like Ozil did in 15-16 when he put it on a plate many times for Giroud and others can't finish at all. Yeah, maybe he would have had more assists. But when you're talking about Thierry Henry and in Kevin De Bruyne's time, the level of football was way better than what it is now. But we have to put up with it. He's done it. Can't take it away from him. Like I said, I feel like he's better than our captain. But that doesn't take much, does it? Probably rotated. I mean, they do that all the time as well. It's probably why Dembele was even playing. Maybe they thought, we don't even need him for the final. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, yes, obviously, I understand if the players are not there. You're like, wow, because if they were there, it's even worse. But this is PSG, man. Like, and what you got to realize is that it's Arsenal as well. They could have half their players out. Kvaratskhelia, Doué, Dembele, fucking Vitinha, and would still probably go life and death with them because it's Arsenal. But still, big up to Pro. Hope Villa win the Euro. Same. BBK don't because he hates Emery. And that's fine. I don't hate him, though. I'm not saying he done great for us, but he wasn't given the support. He wasn't given nothing like what Arteta's been given from the fans or the club. And he's a way better manager than Arteta, in my humble opinion. Yeah, this will be his 5th Europa if he wins it. I mean, need I say more? No, they didn't too much, SE. And also, we couldn't even beat a 50%. Bro, we're the only team that hasn't scored past them this year. If there's another team, can someone let me know, please? I'm being deadly serious. If we would just, not even the away games, if we just played Liverpool and City at home and actually tried to beat them, we probably would have won the league already. Like, it's because of Arteta that we've turned this league into life and death. It should have been wrapped up. But everyone just keeps forgetting it. So it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Dopamine is S tier. Look at that league. The Arsenal soon go and have that C next to it, bro. Yeah, maybe so, bro. But it doesn't dismiss all the things that we're saying. And I'm seeing way too many people just switching, bro. Like all season, I've got things critical to say. Haven't let the dopamine do anything. Now it looks like the law of averages might come through and everyone's changing their tune. I'm not telling you to be unhappy that we win, but don't start talking about Arteta all differently now. And no, I believe now. You're just flip-flopping, in my humble opinion. There's no need for the humiliation rituals, and there's no need to feel that you have to give anyone credit. Give the players credit. Why don't you do that? Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's fucking annoying to me, man. But look, I don't want to dampen anyone. It's just, but I feel like when people come in here and just go on with these mad dopamine statements, I feel like you're trying to wind me up. I know you're not, but that's how it feels like. That's what it feels like. Yeah, the bong segment. It should be, bro, innit? It should be. If I have to go down to my mum's, yeah, my mum, yeah, she ain't got a problem with the man smoking a bit of herb. So, yeah, we'll probably be blazing live on camera. But over here, the ball and chain, soft furnishings, yeah, fucking hell, we just went up mad. Whoever raided me, big up your shoes and socks. Thank you ever so much, whoever that was. You know what I mean? 8-0 win would all but guarantee the league, even with a draw to Palace. Bro, let's get 8-0 then. That's the only time I'm going to calm down. I want us to batter Bournemouth today, and then we can just all relax and watch what happens tomorrow. But we have to cross our bridge. We have to win tonight, guys. Absolutely bonkers. Whoever just raided me, man, big love. I don't know who it is. Please, in the chat, let me know. You know, was just over 200, 198 now. Smash the like. Can we get to 100 likes before everyone goes then? Can we get to 2,730 today? That would be amazing. It was Hassam, my brother. My brother, Don Hassam. What a legend, man. Thank you ever so much, bro. Thank you ever so much. I was actually going to message you the other day. I think I still might. So, yeah, my brother Hassam. Make sure that you go and watch me, Shane, and Hassam clean through one-on-one. It was a great show, man. Just talking about football from someone that you can actually have a good conversation with, man. Plenty of time for that guy. I've actually been following him before he was even on 40K. He was like the late 20s, and now he's clean over 70. My brother Hassam, man. Onwards and upwards. Jargons. Always a pleasure, my G. Always a pleasure. Manners to you, yeah? My brother. Kenny Fan TV, you lot will win the game comfortably. Congrats on the league in advance. I hate all of that. And if you feel like that, cool. For me, I just can't at the moment, guys. It's my PTSD. It is. I wish I weren't. I wish I was like Cypher in the Matrix, you know, with the fake steak. Ignorance is bliss. I wish I could do that. I really do. But I just can't just yet. But I hope everyone's right. I really do, man. Use Brave browser. It blocks most pop-ups and ads. Wow. Okay. Do I need to pay for it? That's what I use. No ads at all. Amazing. So Chrome, don't use Chrome anymore. Yeah. All right. So we've already gone down to 180. Listen. Amazing. Thank you ever so much to Hassam. You don't have to stay with me, especially if you're not even an Arsenal fan. But I wouldn't mind a little cheeky like before you get out of here. That would be amazing. And again, let me just big up Hassam. And furthermore, where's my brother? Where is it? Yeah? What a guy. Big up my Ake. Yeah? Don Hassam. Everyone who's just come in, please like before you go. And then have yourself a great day. We got one Premier League game today, so it's not really too much going on. We got 2 tomorrow, 2 biggies as well. You know what I mean? Come on, Chelsea. Yeah, I weren't cheering for you in the final, but I'll be cheering for you in the league. You know what I'm trying to say? It's banging, Darren. Big up, man. Cooper, NYC contingency. Always a pleasure, my guy. Always a pleasure. Hope you're well, man. Smash the likes. Yes, man. Defo need a new right back this summer. Absolutely, bro. And I like Ben White. It's not like I want to get rid of him, but if he's kind of like Saka now, It's like we can't get more than 3 games in a row before you need to take a break again. So we're probably going to have to move on. Big up to Kieran, though. Views, these top gooners need to remember nothing's a guarantee, bro. It's hard to tell people. That's why I'm always apologizing. I even apologize. I think I was on with Raise the Standards, and I feel like I'm a killjoy sometimes. I don't want to be like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I've just got to be real with myself. And I'm just like, cool, let me not bring you down, but don't try and bring me down either. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And what do I mean by that? If the dopamine's doing wonders for you, amazing. If it's doing wonders, amazing. Just don't come and preach. If I haven't asked for the word of God, stop telling me it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's all I'm asking for, guys. That's it. I don't even care about this Arteta in, Arteta out, because the club don't care. So all of you cultists, you've won. You're not going to get a humiliation ritual out of me, but you've won. It don't matter what we do or say. He's going to be here regardless. Well done. Kind of like Liverpool fans. My brother Don Hassan. Bro, Liverpool, if you're in here, man, tell me how you're feeling, because Alonso's gone Chelsea, innit? And I thought he was going Liverpool, bro. So I had a slight feeling that Slot was going to get sacked. And then it seems like he's not going to get sacked. And all the news stories coming out saying he's going to stay. And I think it was Shane. He was like, nah, like, don't believe in it. And I'm like, all right, maybe you're right. But at the same time, I just don't know. And now that I've seen Xabi Alonso go Chelsea, I'm like, boy, it's looking like Slot's going to stay at Liverpool. And I know their fans, a lot of their fans don't want that. You know what I mean? Just like Arsenal fans. You know what I mean? There's probably way more people that... I don't know, actually. Any Liverpool fans in the building, what do you reckon the percentages? You see, like with Arteta ins and Arteta outs, right? It's about 90% of the mutants versus 10% of us. How would you say that in the Liverpool fan base? Like top reds, bottom reds, however you want to call it. He does need to go if he can't maintain fitness, which I don't think he can, you know. So yeah, and do you know, we don't need, since we got rid of Kieran Tierney, who's now gone on to win a trophy, by the way, with Celtic. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's not even talk about that. He was our last left fullback. Like our last one left, not just left-sided or left-footed, our last actual fullback left, unless we're talking about Nichols and Salmon, and one of them's a centre-back anyway. Like we've literally just got a back line full of centre-backs. So there should probably be a lot more variation and things that we ain't even seen before, to be honest. But has he got that Saka at right back? Could you imagine? He can barely walk. Just like Declan Rice, by the way. Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Mikel Arteta. You know, Jesus of Nazareth. Who are we talking about? Big up to Pro, man. Big up Pro and Gunarica, man. Legends in the building. You know what I mean? Not all of you legends stayed from Hassan, but big him up, man. What a legend. Didn't have to do that. And I will send a little thanks later. Saka right back, Euro 2024. Big up to Kenny Fan TV. PSG are breaking down. We have a chance. Like I said, my G, if that's what you think, cool. It's not what I think, though, innit? I'm just going to be honest. Yes, you know, ultimately, you're right. If these players can't make the game, there's a small advantage, but very, very small, in my humble opinion. Now, if we was competent all the time, I'd take more out of that. But because we're not, I'm like, boy, we're probably going to go life and death. Just like we did with Chelsea, just like we did with Liverpool. They didn't even have a striker. I don't think I've ever seen a worse Liverpool side turn up to the Emirates and we're still going life and death with them. So that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter about the other teams. It matters about us. It matters about our manager. It matters about how fit and motivated we are for the game. And if we're on it, I'm confident we beat most people. But that's the thing. We're never regularly on it. That's the anomaly. Anyway, big up. Up to Spain. If we play Odegaard, Eze, Rice, then move MLS to right back. Let him do the inverting with Saka. But then that means we need to start Hincapi. That's what I'm trying to say. It just messes up the whole thing. There is solutions, bro. And Calafiori has played there before. He has. Because everyone was saying to me, oh, you can't play Miles there. He's a left foot. But what does that matter? Calafiori's played there before. You know what I mean? So, but it does mess up the whole balance of the team. I don't know. There's solutions that he can do, but what he's probably going to do is mess up our, you know, what's the word? Cohesiveness. That's what he's probably going to do. He's going to mess up the balance, just like he did at West Ham. I was kind of hoping that he was turning a corner, but it don't look like it, does it? So, mad. Do you know what I mean? So all we can do is hope and pray, Dre. Hope and pray. Big up to Blake. I'd start Odegaard for today. He played well against West Ham, but agree with the rest of the team. Fair play. And like I said, I've got a solution for that, Blake. If he does start Odegaard, Miles Lewis-Skelly or Zubimendi, you're going to have to drop out, unfortunately. But it's a good option to come on if Odegaard's fucking it up, which he probably will be. But he might have another game. He might have another good game. There is solutions. It's just whether this guy's going to do it or not. That's what I'm scared about mostly. Big up to Fraley. Big up. Come on, you gooners. Don't be shit. That's all we can hope for. Dowman should start. I don't know about versus PSG, but I would have started him in this game or some of the games in the Premier League. 100%. You start with your best foot forward. If it don't work, make your changes. Don't start shit. All the players are like now tired legs, doing nothing but defending, and then you're asking them to go up in gears. It don't usually work like that. It's a lot harder to do. Big up to Red Bull. Views, Arteta makes simple things difficult. Yeah, Wolves 2-2, West Ham, goal 83rd minute, Newcastle battered them, Southampton, FA Cup. Arteta makes me feel bearish in the bull market. That's what I'm trying to say, my bro. It's that PTSD that's always coming up for me. That worry that he could just fuck it up in a heartbeat. He's itching to go back to factory reset. He's itching for it, guys. Just like he's always itching to play Odegaard and Havertz, rewarding players that don't deserve rewarding. Big up to you. I thought they played Wednesday. Are we talking about City and that? No. You might have been talking about Chelsea Spurs, actually, innit? Let me know if I'm wrong. That made me more nervous for this game now. So you might be talking about City. No, we play tonight. Chelsea and Spurs and Bournemouth and City play tomorrow. 5-0 Arsenal. I hope you're right. I really do, Pro. And I'm not even trying to kill your joy. I just hope that you're right. I really do. We're winning 2-0. The closer I get to the stadium, the more goals I think we'll score. Okay. Are you going today, bro? You've been doing really well to be getting down there recently as well, man. Big up to you. And he doesn't live in London either, guys. That's what we call commitment. Make sure that we're all subbing to Guna Rican. Amazing. Can we come on, man? Mad. I know this was probably a while ago. You know what I mean? We still got over 100, not near the 200 that he sent over. Big up to Hussam, legend. But we still got over 100. Can we get close to 100? As Shane says, successful actions. 3 away from 50. Let's move that up, guys. That's the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. Laughing at Rican. It's a 3-1. We will smash. Okay. You were saying this before, Prom. This is you were saying this before. Telling people how to feel, telling people not to worry. And then we didn't do it. And then you was back in here saying Arteta out. But look, like, you know, that's all I'm saying. So just please, like with this whole flip-floppy stuff, if you feel confident, I'm happy for you, my guy. But this only happened a few weeks ago with you. But I get it. Dopamine is strong. It's strong. It is. It really is. And I hope you're right, by the way. I really fucking do, Prom. More than anything. Yes, Arsenal will win tonight. So that was for the chat verdict. Appreciate you taking part, Hendo. Let me go to that quickly now, actually, and see the results of the poll. The members' links are pinned. Thank you, Kwasha, for that. So 72% of you legends think we'll win and 28% say no. Fair play. Fair play. I'm like 30% confident we're going to win as well. But I do have PTSD, and the longer that the game goes on, we need to score early. That's going to settle the nerves, in my humble opinion. But not just that, but score early and then go and get the second. Don't score and then sit back. All right, I'll end the poll. Big up to you, legend. 72% said yes. I can see Paul Nash in the building and the First Lady. Where have you been? Just dropping by on my lunch break, man. Busy. Fuck's sake. Hope we do the job today. I hope you have a good day, man. Binksy can't stay with us. The pretty ladies in the building. Put away your Lincolns. Put away your Cumberlands. It's no longer a sausage fest. Well, it might be again in a minute because she's out of it. Big up to DLG. Repping. Big up. I ain't going to lie, views. I feel more nervous about tonight's game than the UCL final versus PSG. I know it's a weird thing to say, but no, it's not a weird thing to say. It really ain't. And to be honest, it's a safe space. Now, you might be doing up Chrome or Guna Rican or Super Dopamine, and that's not a problem either. Just don't try and tell me that I've got to do it. Yeah, I'm going to try and be mindful not to try and kill anyone's joy because I don't want to do that. But just don't preach at me and we'll get along smashingly. That's all it is. But you're absolute. That's how I feel. When we got PSG, I'm actually cool about that because I don't expect us to win. It's David versus Goliath. We've got a puncher's chance, of course we have, but so I go into that and I prefer it like that. We go into that no pressure. We're not expected to win anyway, so anything can happen. I'm way more nervous about tonight, and I don't want to go to that Champions League final as a runner up again. I want to go into that game as a Premier League champion. That's another thing that I think mentally might push us on. Big up to you, DLG, man. Don't be silly, bro. This is a safe space. Even you can come in here and even be mad positive. Just don't preach at me. That's all I'm saying. Don't tell me not to worry, or don't tell me I'm talking rubbish. Don't do that. If you believe it, then you're gonna win, innit? You ain't got nothing to worry about and no reason to try and say anything to anyone. Big up to you, though, my bro. Look, again, you see what I'm saying? I got a feeling. And big up to you, my G. You know what I'm like? Big up, and I hope you are right. Let me give Prom the quick round of applause. I hope you're right. But that's all it is a feeling, bro. Can't be based off of logic because we're not the favorites. But there is a feeling. And I get it. My feeling ain't the same. My feeling is that no pressure. We're not expected to win. Can we go into that game as Premier League champions? Jobs are good. And even if we don't win, we've won the league finally. You know what I'm trying to say? I can die a bit happier. And we cross next season when we get there. But you know what? I hope you're right. More than anything, I hope you're right. More than fucking anything, I hope you're right. If we win this Premier League and somehow the football gods, whoever it is, please, I can just die happy. I can die the day after the Champions League if we win it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's why. Fuck Arteta, fuck the Cronkies. I don't give a fuck about those guys. I love my club, innit? You know what I mean? Let us win. Let me die happy. And then people can say whatever they like. Do you know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you like. You know what I'm trying to say? Come on, man. Come on. Andrew Kershaw, legend, big up views, shit or bust time. Here we are. It's not like we ain't been here already this season. We had the important game at the Etihad. Shut our pants. A massive game in the Carabao to set everything alight. Shut our pants. But here we are in the two harder competitions and everyone thinks we're going to walk it. It's crazy, isn't it? But let's hope they're right. DLG, also big up the chat and yourself views. True, really, I appreciate you, my G. I really do. Now we're under 100. We got 96. I didn't expect we're back up to 101. Can we get very close to 100 likes, please, guys? Big up to Hassam. Don't make that raid for nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? I've told my partner in crime, don't raid me. Let's see if our community can, yeah, my viewers fair, but obviously I can't control a legend like Hassam or anyone else doing it. But once he did do it, I don't expect you to stay or even subscribe. But it'll be lovely if you could like the video. Campbell at 75 likes. 75 likes. Can we get to 100 actions like my good friend Shane says? Please, guys. Please, guys. Yeah, let's not waste Hassam's raid. ZSM, if we win today, should our entire squad travel to Bournemouth to watch the City? Do you know what? I wouldn't even mind it. They're going to tell you they're not going to watch it, but they are going to be watching it. I just don't know if I want that travel in their legs. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Maybe not if they just got to get on a coach or whatever. Maybe so, you know. Maybe so. All we got to do, can we just win tonight? And then we can all just hope and pray for Bournemouth. I don't expect them to win or get anything, but they could. Let's just cross our bridges. Let's just cross, yeah? Forget all this in, out, shake it all about because the club don't care about it. He's going to be here regardless. So I've given up on all of that. I've had to search inside of myself and said, views, do you love Arsenal? Of course I fucking do. You know what I'm trying to say? Are you going to be the happiest ever if we win? Of course I will. So that's all I can hope for. It's not guaranteed. It's not me being braggadocious. It's my PTSD, mine. So until can you show me? If we show armpits, I promise you, bro, I'm getting the world champion belt. I'm getting the Premier League because I'm 42 years old. My first day on this planet, I was in an Arsenal baby grow. Just because people want to try and gentrify my club, you can't just kick me off the block. I'm sorry. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'll go in my own time. If there's a footballing god and we win both of these trophies, well, I can die on the Tuesday. Yeah, we win the double on the 30th and so on the Tuesday, on Sunday the 31st, I could die and be happy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's a great question, ZSM. I'm not sure. Big up to Nighttime Kid. Can Burnley be a smooth criminal and beat or draw with Arsenal? Maybe they will. But here you are, back again, chatting shit. You know, we've helped you this season. Madness, innit? I know you was trying to do the same to African King talking about Chelsea. Bro, you need to be in there groveling, bro. Please, Chelsea. You know, we'll give you some money. But I hear it. And Nighttime's a bit of a troll. Big him up. I see Timber be rushed back for the PSG. Same, bro. And like I said, if you ain't kicked no ball, you ain't trained, you're still in pain, you're not physically fit, he's definitely not going to be match fit. So it might even hurt us playing him in that game. And then what if he just gets injured again? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So he wouldn't be starting it for me, I'll tell you that. Timber needs to rush back. Unfortunately, there is no better choice. Bro, anyone, even, bro, didn't you see last season? Timber was getting cooked. Now, he did do good. He did do better than anyone we've got. He did grow into the game, but he was getting cooked by these men last year as well. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'd rather see Mosquera in there than a rush back Timber, and I'm going to be shitting myself that he's going to get injured in the game. He's definitely not going to be match fit. So how is he going to help us, really? I just don't know. But I understand the desperation, because I'm like, here we go again. You know, our best players, they're in, out, shake it all about at the business end of the season. Like, so Arteta's not learning for me. We'll beat Burnley tonight. Burnley ain't doing shit. Well, I'm glad that you're confident. But like I said, just don't try and push it onto everyone. They'll park the bus. Why? Why would they, bro? They've got nothing to lose. I'm telling you. Yeah, their top players are going to want to put themselves in the shop window. Their youngsters are going to want to put themselves into first team contention for next season in the Championship. You know, it's their last big game, trip to London. I mean, we might batter them. You could be absolutely right about that. But them coming to park the bus and that, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure. Come on, Arsenal, in an aggressive voice. Big up to you, my G. Come, of course, man. Come on, man. Come on. I can't disagree with you for the life of me. There you go. Have you listened to the new Gunner song, Arsenal, Gunner, Gunner? No, I haven't. Fucking hell. When you said Gunner, I thought you were talking about like rap. I've not heard it, my G. If we win today, this game will be forgotten, people. Of course it would. It's not about the game itself. It's about the 3 points, isn't it? So, yeah, I can agree with that. Kvaratskhelia versus Muscat. Bro, he needed help against Somerville, but so did all of them. Timber might have done better against Somerville, but Somerville might have got the better of Timber once or twice. We don't know. They were struggling against Somerville. They will be struggling against Kava and Doué and whoever else is there, even if it was Timber. I understand we need to have our best players available, but he's just not. So to rush him back, I don't know if that's going to do us any good. But I'm saying that I believe Arteta will try. 100%. Even 2-0 isn't safe. It isn't. But you know what we're like, Guna SE? We get one goal in the game, stinky or whatever, and then we start backing up like a hard drive, like after one. So I'm saying don't do that today. That's what happened at West Ham. We didn't get the second. We're shitting ourselves. And they put the ball in the back of the net. If it weren't for the VAR, whether you think it was or wasn't, yeah, we didn't do our job. Our job was to finish the game. I'm sorry about the light. Yeah, my window's open because it's pretty warm. Let me close it a little bit because it keeps blowing my thing. So it's making me go light and dark, light and dark. We just need to win, man. We just need to win. But I don't want to be sitting here doing West Ham because I was physically shaking after West Ham. Because we cocked it. The ball was in the back of the net and we got lucky. Whether it was or not, we got lucky. It wasn't because we kept the ball out the net or we went and scored another 2-3 goals. It wasn't because of that. And we've been doing that so many times this season. So I don't need this now. I need us to really want it. And I've been asking all season, can the team show me they want to be champions? You've got an opportunity in these last 2 games. Fuck the nerves. Go out there and roar. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And let's win this league emphatically. Then it don't matter. The guy's going to stay anyway. So it don't matter whether I love him or not. I love Arsenal. That's what you need to worry about. As for this evening, it's about how we gain control over Burnley and create another chance or other chances to be leading at halftime, 2-3 goals. That would be amazing. Amazing. Obviously, we're only leading 1-0 at half time. It wouldn't be great, but it's better than 0-0. And then I need to see us coming out trying to get that second goal. Do you know what I mean? Because if we just start backing up, and start thinking we don't need to do anything, we'll let Burnley in the game the same way we did against West Ham, and we're going to make it life and death again when there's no need for it to be that way. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Big up to DLG, man. Big up to you, my bro. Boring Arsenal back in the building. I ain't seen you for a little bit, man. I hope you're well. Big up views. Been a while. Yeah, man. Like the stream, please, man. Please like the stream. As my good friend Shane says, and he gets it regular now. Amazing stuff. Can we get 100 successful actions? We don't get that a lot of the time over here. We've had it before, especially if we get a raid. Lots of people have left. That's okay. Just like the video on the way out. I want to be 3 up by halftime. I'd love that, bro. Even 2-0 up at halftime, I'd feel. It's not great. Like, the next goal counts, but yeah, I need to be able to relax. I can't do West Ham another 2 times. I'm going to fucking die of a heart attack. Fun fact about Timber at Ajax, total injuries free. Do you know how many injuries Ben White had at Brighton and Leeds? Was it Leeds? None. So something's going on at the Arsenal. We've been talking about our training ways. We've been saying this plenty of times. There needs to be an independent investigation, bro. And not just that, but when Arteta's only down to a couple of players, you need to be wrapping them in cotton wool, not making them do high-intensity training and getting injured, especially because we don't want to do anything in January, especially for the last 2 years. What a fucking joke. Let me finish your comment, Khalid. Sorry, injury free, missed 3 games, but played 120 matches almost every single game across Eredivisie. And for an Arsenal, 2 major injuries, missed over 50, 23-24 season. Yeah. But then last year, 24-25, he played the whole season. He had a few injuries, of course, because he kept having to be played on injury. That's Arteta's fault. But he played the whole season. That's why I'm not having it, you know, when people just try and say, oh, Mr. Glass, that, yeah, you have injury concerns, but it's only when you got here. And it could have been it could have been managed a lot better. It should have been managed a lot better. But it wasn't. You kept playing him. And that's why he's out now. Just like with Ben White, you kept playing him, even though he's broken. You should have done that way more rotation with Mosquera, and you even fucked that up. So when people say to me, why am I worried? That's why. I've got evidence. You, man, ain't got nothing but feelings. I'm just being honest. Don't get upset with me when I say that. I've got facts and examples and history and bare things that I can pull up. You, man, have got feelings in your fingers. That's just the truth. You know what I mean? How are you underdogs? Don't you have the best squad in the world? Well, imagine that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? This is what they do, Wahaha. They want to have their cake and eat it. And because they do blind faith, they could never be wrong about a damn thing, even though they're wrong all the time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's gay. Big up to you. Wahaha, that's according to the top gooners, yeah. That we have the best squad depth. We got the best depth in the world. Shut up, man. That's why we're going life and death with the league, and the whole league's fell off. It's the most washed city in the world, by the way. Because the top gooners will tell you that as well. Fucking stupid, man. Anyway, big up you legends. Eredivisie isn't as physical. No, it weren't. But Timber played most of last season. There was a few times he was in and out because Arteta kept rushing him back. Didn't know how to rotate. Still don't know how to rotate. But Timber was here for most of the season last year. Off the back of an ACL the year before that. So for me, if he's managed right, he's not the problem. Arteta's the problem. Because he buys players that he don't even like himself. Who told you to get Norgard? I bet that wasn't Berta. He's not even played an hour of football this season. Sorry, I didn't even finish this. League, and they have 34 games. I think you cannot compare the two. Football's football at the end of the day. I understand the league's more physical, but straight away I gave you the example of Timber last season. He played for most of it. So if we was actually looking after our players, he'd be fine now. But that's another issue that I have with Arteta. You can compare it, still a high level. Of course it is. When they try and say the fucking Bundesliga and France, but you look at PSG and Bayern Munich, like, what? Both of them teams are better than us. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We play them 10 times. We might only win 2 or 3. Let's be honest. But it's a farmers league. People just like to pick and choose, man. But look, at the end of the day, even if you guys have both got a point, the big talking point is Arteta. You're the one who don't know how to manage or rotate. You don't know about the red zone. Because if you did, we wouldn't have this problem. It's just really that simple. Really simple. We have the pretense of democracy, not quite the same. Exactly, my bro. You know, and I know. I don't want to get into that today, but yes, absolute legend, Andy. I know we've got more than that because I've seen it. Big up to Binks, man. Come on, the first lady. 20% said no, probably rivals. Maybe, bro. Maybe. Or maybe they're people with PTSD, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you feel confident about something, don't put anybody else down about their feelings about it. That's what I'm trying to say. Everyone thinks they're right. If you're right, then be right, innit? Great. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You can't, I've got PTSD. I wish I didn't. But you can't try and then say, oh, it's just your PTSD talking. Well, it's just the dopamine talking for you. We've both had neuralizers and it hasn't worked on me. I wish it did though, man. Every time.
What in the hell is going on?
Excellent question. And the answer you're looking for lies right here.
Who are you? Really?
Really? I am just a figment of your imagination. Damn, what a good old breed.
It never works on me. I'm stretching my eyes out. It never works on me. I wish it did. Life would be easier. You know, like Cypher trying to get back into the Matrix. Make me rich. I don't want to remember a damn thing. If anyone can do that to me, come. Bring it, come. Hypnotism. Make me forget. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'd love that. I would absolutely love it. Do you know what I mean? Definitely subscribe. AJ, absolute legend. Hope you're well today, my broski. K, Mbappe is a world-class talent but comes with negative package, which is to be alleged. No. It's not alleged, bro. It's the facts. It's the facts. Go and watch all the documentaries, bro. It's him. Thinks he's bigger than everybody. You know what I'm trying to say? And especially at Real Madrid, that's where player power is rife. He was doing it at PSG. And then now he's coming and seeing what it's like at Madrid. It's like, you know, I'm the captain now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, listen, he would improve Arsenal, but when people want to talk to me about attitude and things like that, you're talking about Osherman or Ivan Toney, like they ain't got shit on Mbappe, but Arsenal fans want Mbappe. So it's just like, make it make sense. Big up to the first lady, man. I'll try and skip some of the dap. It subbed a while back. LOL. Okay, let's see if we can find William then. Hopefully we can. Try and go to the bottom and make my way up. Big up to Khalid, Facts Views. I appreciate you, my G. AJ, what's your prediction for tonight's game, my friend? Big up to Prom. Yeah, let's get predictions in for tonight as well. And Tony Claude Gunner's in the building. My brother. Another dopamine, yeah, ambassador, but he can also be sensible as well. Make sure that you are subbing to Tony. And it's good that we can all think differently, innit? We shouldn't all agree anyway. Raw. What's going on for the Wreck-It Ralph? Sorry for the internet. My apologies. It will be better for next season, one way or the other. And that's actually going on right now, actually. I think this coming Thursday is the installation date. So, woyoy. AJ saying 1-0. Big up to Tony. Make sure that you subscribe to Tony as well. Dr. Dam. I don't know if I've ever seen you before, man. Good luck to Arsenal. Big up to you, Dr. Dam. If you subscribe, let me know as well. Your favorite YouTubers are not doing it, but I am. You know what I mean? Nothing but love. Paul Nash is in the building. I see you, my G. Not for me, mate. Prefer Delphic. Fair play. Tony Claude has appeared in the chat. He is here, everybody. Yeah, say his name 3 times and he appears. Big up to Tony every time, man. Views, please just say you believe. This is what I'm trying to say. Fetish time, bro. Fetish time. Big up to Tony. I don't believe. Prove me wrong, though. That's what I need. I need Arsenal to win. Bye, Binksy. Yeah, man. It's a shame, guys, that she's got to go. Have a great day, though, Binksy. My first lady, you know. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Absolute legend. I'm just trying to find William, guys. Big up to Red Bull. I see you as well. William McKenna. Oh, so you're already a mod. Is that a new William, though? I swear this one weren't called William McKellar. That's probably why I was getting confused. 90% to go, 10% slot to stay. Fair play. Big up to William. And because you're a mod, I'm pretty sure I already subscribed to you. So it's William Wallace, as in Mel Gibson. Let's try and find. If you're still in the building, Will, please drop a message. Big up to Jump Stats 1. As Liverpool fans, we are rooting for Arsenal to win the Prem. And like me and Hassam, We've said it. He said it. I've said it. We don't have rivalry. Like, it might be a bit of competition. Who's going to win the league? And, you know, it's, you know, while we're fighting each other, there might be a little back and forth. But come on, man. It's not like I hate Chelsea, City, and Spurs and United, like, on next levels. They're my rivals. Spurs are the little bro. Yeah. Liverpool is not that. It's never has been. I've always had respect for Liverpool, man. I really have, you know, and I didn't think that what would happen this season would happen. I really didn't. Right. I've got all the way to the top of my chat and I can't find William McKenna. Big up to Manor. Easier than usual because it's our last home game. Okay. Big up to Manor, man. 80 likes. Come on, guys. 20 more actions. William McKenna. Why can't I find William Wallace, though? Why can't I find Braveheart? William, if you're still in the building, my G, please put one more comment in and I'll get to you, I promise. And if not, I'll get to you on playback. 100%, bro. The next available time where your name comes up, where I can click it, ask the rest of these guys. I'm a man of my word. AJ, my mod. You get me? The day ones, Vig, Quaja, these guys there. Nothing but love every time. Just shared out your stream views. Well, you know what that means. You know what I mean?
Amazing.
Big up to you. Where's my brother? Where's my button? Yeah. And because we're in relatively a good mood today, if there's something I can play before we get out of here, you let me know and we'll get it going. Views, go enjoy the moment at the parade. Forget the haters. No, of course. But I'm not going to lie, bro. Imagine if there was no haters there whatsoever. The moment I start to hear we got Super Mick Arteta, I'm going to throw up in my mouth. Or the moment I see this guy, you know, lifting up the trophy on his own, acting like it was all him, I'm going to get upset. I'm saying that, but I don't know. But if I'm in the country and I'm not jet lagged, I will be there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I support Arsenal, bro. I don't support the man. I don't support the manager. I don't support the owners. I don't support the player. I support the players more than anybody else. But yeah, because they can come and go. But what is never going to come and go is Arsenal Football Club. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So big up to DLG. Yo says ego is the only thing that can save Madrid. Maybe. But what I'm trying to say is if the players just act like they're not fucking with him, who's going to go? It's not going to be the players. Maybe they're going to change, though, Gunarican. Maybe they're going to change. We'll have to wait and see. My bro. Big up my nephew views. As I said, man, Paul Nash, absolute legend. Another day one. You know what I mean? My brother. I hope you're well. Hope your family is good, Paul. Thank you for being in the building. We're even under 70 now, so we're definitely losing a bit of wood for the fire. Lightning. But you know what I mean? Kicking off. Odegaard standing by the ref. Bro, pussy up, bro. It was Shane that pointed that out as well. I said, look at my bro. He's relentless, bro. He's like, I'm telling you, that just like him on Twitter, the dog is not going to let any postman live. It's his area. You get me? I love it. Get on to Odegaard, bro. Standing by the ref. Big time fussy, bro. That's why he's the captain, teacher's pet. And we can't have that at Arsenal. We got to have competition and not cover, guys. Big up Vincenzo, man. Legends in the building. I'll try and skip some of the dappings. We're losing some wood for the fire. Afternoon, my queen. Fancy a couple of bottles of Thunderbird over the park before tonight's game. Do you know what? Why are you trying to talk up Nems in the park? Is that what he's trying to do there? Because that's what it reminds me of. Have we even still got fucking Nems here? I don't know if we do. Thunderbird, you know? Have it right. That was probably the back in the day Garms as well. Yeah, off color, grey hoodie, Simon Cowell Adidas tracksuit bottoms pulled up over the belly. You know what I'm saying? Thunderbird and your 20 bucks of Benson in the park. Maybe one person's got a joint. You know what I'm trying to say? 3 people trying to cup the Rizzler. Mad. Have you been there before? I don't know. I have. That's my upbringing. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up Hassan, man. What a legend, bro. Thank you ever so much, my bro. I'll send him a little message to say thank you. Amazing. I hope you guys, obviously, the people that come over would have been subscribed to Hassan as well. Binksy, I hope you don't order those awful Aperol spritzers. Oh, that's that drink, innit? Yeah. Big up my views. Big up to Inconsistent. Sign a gal officially has you on his hit list this summer. For Get Back, how is Matt going to prepare? And Bear this contagious disease. Yeah. I told you virus. I get it, bro. It's all gonna come, but it's cool. Because like I said, find some shame. Your whole family should be ashamed of you. We have been right for 6 years. You're right one time and you're coming with all this shit, like whatever. I'll take it, bro. I won't even fight back. It's embarrassing. I've got the files. Bro, you can't even talk properly. He called him Dominic Calvin Lewin. Like, we don't even have to take the piss out of him. He's just a gift that keeps on giving. We've all seen the old Zionist pinkers. Oh, I'm going to the World Cup. Yeah, all right, mate. A whole plant. Don't tell me about nothing, these guys. And then you've got Winston Dan. Just because you fancy Arteta, you can't tell me I told you so. Like I said with that analogy, what if I fucked her 6 times? You fucked her once and you're going to try and brag to me. They're not going to get what they want. Let me tell you that. You can come over here. I'll probably just swat you away like flies. Get out, get out. You don't get to tell me anything. I've been right for years. Where's my 6 years? I'm actually, back pay. Where's my 6 years of back pay for being right? All they do is disappear. Then we start doing well again. They all come back out telling us, I told you so, believe, and all this other stuff. We've been right for years. So keep your fetishes to yourself. If you fancy him, you've got no competition from me. Absolutely none. He's all yours. Big up, man. Absolute legends in the building. Welcome in the Raiders, man. Hassam, what a G. What a G. Make sure you go and watch our clean through as well. Listen, I let the dopamine. Yeah, you admit it all the time. You're accountable. That's why I've got respect for you, bro. Is the manager accountable? Does he ever come out and say it's on me? I got it wrong. I'll do better. No, it's always an excuse, or it's we and us. It's never just me, I got it wrong. I'm the one that's supposed to motivate these guys. I apologize for the lack of motivation. None of that. If you started doing things like that, I promise you, I'd like you a lot quicker than even if you kept on winning every year. Because I can respect you as a man, as the bare minimum. How can I respect you as a man? You lied to us. You're a narcissist. You got favorites. You're abusing our players, making them play on all sorts of injuries. You're just never accountable. There's nothing about you that I relate with. You play a stinky style of football. I don't even like how you look. So for me to warm to somebody, there needs to be something I can relate with. Or you're just bare competent. There's never a mistake because you know what you're doing, and I can respect that. But none of those things, none of the above that I've just mentioned, he's on. So why do you care? Like I keep saying, if you fancy him, no competition from me. He's all yours. Be happy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Just stop trying to preach to me. If Arteta played for the draw in this League Cup final, bro, that's what I'm trying to say. And people just keep forgetting, bro. How do you go to a final and try and play for a draw? Anyway. Never had one, milady. Purely Guinness. I love Guinness. Guinness Punch, African Guinness, Irish Guinness, fucking Guinness. I love Guinness, man. I love it. Big Hassam. Can you, What did Shane say? That man's in the Illuminati now. Big Hassam Rage, my brother. I'm going to actually message him about something soon as well. I was kind of hoping, waiting, and trying to hope 1 or 2 things land. But we're definitely going to be in touch with the Don. 61 likes. We got more than that now. Don Hassam, jump stars. What a legend he is. Big up to Prom. AJ, no, this game is different. Fair play. Love the Guinness, but not the calorie. Yeah. No, I get it. But I love Guinness, man. I do. I'm weird. I like Marmite as well. I'm like one of those dons. I like malt stuff. I don't like licorice though. Anything licorice, aniseed, not on it. All Raiders subscribe to Rancelini now. Yes, that's who he means. He's talking about me. Gunarican, the absolute legend. We will win the UCL. I hope you're right. But I told you about the Jehovah's Witness stuff, Pro. Jehovah's Witness, we don't need any of that, but I hope you're right, and I'm glad that you feel confident, my G. Come on, they all subscribe to Don. They all do it. We're just above 60 now, so yeah, we're probably gonna have to wrap up soon. As Liverpool fans, yes, man, please, big up to you guys as well. Completely disagree, respectfully. If was scared to attack, won't attack PSG. Now, if we win it, I think it's gonna be stinky. Like on our defense. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So you both could actually be right. I don't know. And listen, like I said, man, I don't want to kill anyone's joy, It's just when people try to project onto me like I shouldn't think the way I think because you think the way you think. Well, guess what? We're not the same person. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, you know, amazing race. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Amazing race. Is that what you want to see? Is that what you were saying? Or are you talking about something else? Let me know. Hi, Paul. Absolute legends. AJ, man. My brother. My bro, you know. William McKenna, big up, man. Best of luck tonight. Have a great day, Will, if you can't stay. Let me go to the main window one more time. One more time. Let me go all the way to the bottom. And I still can't see William Wallace. So what I'm going to have to do, my guy, William, is I'm going to have to get you on playback. So once this loads up, I'll have to come into the chat and I promise I'll get you back. Ask everyone else whether I do or I don't. I'm a man on my word. Uncle Beef is in the building, my bro. What are you telling me, Unks? I hope you're well today, man. Hope health is good and I hope family's well. Gunarica's doing the sick face to the Marmite. This is what I'm trying to say. That's how I feel when people sing Super Mick Arteta, bros. Like, we're all different, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Oh, big up to my bro, Gunarican, man. Big up to my bro. Do you know what I realized as well? Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do something at some point, innit? What I might do, though, not like the intervention, because I haven't done that for a while. I was obviously just getting tired of the same people coming up. No disrespect, but that's just what it was. And then, of course, people just expecting it all the time. When's the link coming out? Send me the link, you know, like not even asking or, you know what I mean? Things like that. So I kind of packed that in. But it's not going to be like a call-in, but it might be like, I don't know. I might do it as one of the segments and maybe take like 2 or 3 people to come on very quickly, you know, give me their opinions on it and then come off so someone else can come on. I was watching Flawless, big up Flawless, man. Sarcasm City TV, my brother. He was doing a call-in the other day and I liked how he was doing it. People were coming on, but it was one-on-one, having their say. Thanks for that, my bro. You got to come off so I can bring someone else on. I like that. So there might be that. If there is going to be a call-in, it might be under that premise. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it won't be like loads of people coming on and just talking over each other. It'll be one at a time, one-on-one, have your say and then come off. Do you know what I'm saying? So we can rotate. Big up to Flawless for that, man. That was a great idea. And big up to Manor, because Arteta can be complete liability at times. Unfortunately, hurts to say. I can't lie. No, you're absolutely right. And it's not at some time. He just showed everyone again at West Ham, Manor. Because all it was, the whole world would have told you. Stevie Wonder would have said, bring on mascara. That's it. And we saw what he did. So the PTSD is real, my guy. Don't ever feel a way about that. Gunarican, Shane pulled off the subs bench on Friday. I felt like Norgard, tons of smiles. Shane pulled off the subs bench. Sorry, what do you mean by that, bro? I don't know why I'm feeling like a dickhead. Yeah, sorry, just let me know. I'm a bit unclear. It's me. Just make that a little bit clearer for me. Guess Vegemite is made from veggies and Marmite from marsupials. I don't know, bro. I don't know. And even if you look into bare the stuff that we eat, like, you know, it's got insect colorings and it's just bare stuff in it. That's why I tried to stop my daughter and my missus drinking these fucking monster drinks, bro, because half the shit in that, you don't even know what it is. But half the shit we all eat, guys. That's why it's cheaper to eat bollocks and very expensive to eat organic, because they want to kill people off people. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. That's just what it is. What are we on now? What are we on now? I've been trying to stay longer just to see if we can get to. We can't. We can't. It said 82 and now it says 81. So one person's taken off there. Yeah, it might have been someone I was telling not to be excited. One person's taking it away, AJ. It says 82 likes for you. Like, I'm seeing 81. So I don't think we're going to get 100 successful actions on this live. Maybe you playback legends can help me get closer to the 90 then. We still got 66 of you legends. If any of you guys hasn't pressed the like, please, guys, I'm not asking for money. I'm not even asking for a subscribe. But we would love a like. Please, please, Tone. AJ, we will bleed for this UCL. We will win it. Perm, I hope you are right, my guy. I really, really do. More than anything in this world, man. Well, I want to win the Prem first. And yeah? Come on, my G. Big up, Prom. Binks, though it does quell the cravings for a post-pub kebab. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. 2 free Guinness. You're not even hungry, bro. And that's all I need as well. 2 free Guinness. I don't need more than that. Big up Jump Stats. Come on, man. For all of the new faces, man. We appreciate you, legends. Appreciate that, William. Still can't find fucking William Wallace, though. That's winding me up big time. Because I might forget later on. But I'm going to come back on the playback. I'll come back on the playback and load up the chat. I am a pescatarian, so that isn't on my list anyway. There you go. Is that just fish? I'm not a big fish favorite, but when it gets done properly, you know, like Mauritian or Asian or Caribbean, African, you know, like proper seasoned up. If it's just too fishy, I don't like that. It's got to be seasoned up, and then I can eat some fish. Friendly reminder to get the likes up. Come on, my guy, and share it out on socials. Hold on, Prom. Yeah.
Amazing.
Friendly reminder. Even though Prom can be a little bit dopamine sometimes, is always my. Yeah, come on. We know this. Tuna steak's more umami than chicken anyway. I hate tuna steaks. See, shredded tuna I can eat all day long. Sandwich, jacket potato, tuna and sweet corn, whatever you want. Tuna mayo. A tuna steak is way too fishy. Liverpool owners moving like cronkies now, bro. That's what it looks like. But can you blame them? Because they try to do the madness. Arsenal's never once had one season we do a madness like that. Half a billy spent. Mad. 2 British transfer records. I'd love my team to do that. Just for what? Not every year. And they gave that to Liverpool fans. No one would have said that before a ball was kicked. So it's just crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, they're moving a bit like cronky now because Liverpool might not even get Champions League. But yet they're looking like they're going to keep slot. That's not ambitious to me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Big up to you, Wahaha. Let's hit that like and subscribe. Big up to Gunarika, man. Let's get him to 600 as well, my people. Pro, with all due respect, explain why he played for penalty. Yeah, do you know what it is? He can't. He's feeling good, innit? And let's not be onto him for that. You know, just like if you're feeling negative, PTSD, I'm not gonna get, because I am not like negative, but I've got PTSD. I'm worried. That's the right word. Anxious. You know. Praying that we win. Drink water, it will fill you up and it will make you piss like a tap. Hassam, what a legend that he is, man. I drink too much. That's my vice. I smoke weed. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and maybe give up at some point, or I'm gonna try and grow it because I can't afford it. And I drink quite a lot of fizzy, but I do drink a lot of water as well. I do. I'm not really an alcohol person. If I do have a drink, I'll have 1 or 2 and that will be me done. I don't like being out of control like that, you know. I fully agree with that. If the draw comes, sack him. Yeah, give Rene Sledges. I'd love that. And I know you'd love that. But we also know that they're not going to do it. Absolute pagans, man. They should do it, AJ. They really should. 73 likes. I know we got more than that now, though, my bro. Paul Nash, I see you on the big match. I share my big day with the legend Suge. Twins, are you talking about birthdays? That's crazy. That's amazing. That's amazing. Let me put it this: if Rene Sledges, if we get Rene Sledges, I would understand the chess, but of Arteta, I just can't. That's fine. And you're entitled to that, AJ. Just like he's entitled to what he is. It's just when you're trying to change other people's minds, that's when it gets a bit annoying. But you're welcome to come in here and say what you think. It's a safe space. It should be anyway. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Especially canned chicken. Absolutely vile. I could never. Oh my God. Afternoon Hendo, legend Hendo's in. That's just vile. Big up. Binksy, eh? But thanks for reminding me. Next time it's on me. There you go. Josh Nichols has exactly played right back under Arteta, so just play him and don't risk Mosquera. There's that even. There's that. But one of them, Salmon or Nichols, one of them's actually a right back and one of them's a centre back that can play right back. So there is options. I'd rather have a kid than have Declan Rice or Zubimendi or Norgard that hasn't really got no pace. Zubimendi and Rice have been run through the ground, so they ain't even got the legs and fitness to be playing there, just like when he played Thomas Partey last time or last season. I'd rather see either Mosquera or one of the kids. I'm being deadly honest, but he's not going to trust that, in my humble opinion. At someone, my pleasure. Chelsea, sorry, cheese in a can, so wrong but so right. Oh my God, cheese in a can. Now, the closest thing I can get to that is, you know, sometimes when you get those nice flavored spray cheeses, so it's not directly in a can, but it is. It's a spray cheese. I don't mind that. But cheese in a can, I don't think I've ever come across that. Chicken in a can I've seen, though, and it's the most, it's like someone's just thrown up a a limb or a kidney. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Would never eat it, never buy it. Anyway, I want Raya, Josh, Nicole, Saliba, Magalhaes, Hincapi, Rice, Eze, MLS, Saka, Victor Gyökeres, Max Dowman tonight. I wouldn't mind it at all. And saying both. He's definitely not going to play Max Dowman, no, which is a liberty. I would. Maybe I wouldn't start him against PSG, but I'd start him against Burnley. 100% at home as well. Got to bounce, work, meet, have a great day, Binks, man. Nothing but good tidings to you, little miss, and of course to your hubby. Always a pleasure, man. The first lady, everyone. Have a great day. Let me skip some of these later. Binks said, do you know what I'm saying? Take care, Binks, the legendary. You know what I'm saying? Makes it not a sausage fest, so we got to be happy for that. Paul Nash, thoughts on everything? Everything? By Binksy, not sure what that means. In my opinion, if we don't score by minute 75, we are fucked. Yeah. We don't. It's going to be squeaky bum time, and I don't want that. Please, can we just cruise? Can we just cruise to these 2 wins? And it's done. It doesn't matter whether you like him or hate him. We all love Arsenal. We was all supporting Arsenal before this man got here. We can all celebrate winning as a family, because it doesn't matter whether you want him out or not. It's not going to happen. So I might as well just give up that ghost. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I think I read this earlier. Big up to Tony Claude, man. Make sure that you're all subbing to the broski as well. Look, AJ, don't get triggered, bro. It's like I was trying to say to African King yesterday when nighttime was coming in his chat. Don't let him trigger you, man. Just troll him, bro. Do you know what I mean? Don't let him trigger you, man. No, but he actually believes this shit as well. That's cool. Like I said, I'm not gonna stamp on anyone's Dre. I've got PTSD. It's mad. There's his link. Big love to Tony, man. Big love to him, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Oh, there's my neck. Big love to him. I'm going to be honest. PSG are favorites by 80-20, but if we win the Prem, our PSG are still favorites 65. I'm saying 70-30, bro. Even if we win the Prem, I just want us to win it so that we don't end up with nothing this season. I couldn't bear that, and because we ain't won a league in 22 years. But of course, when Hassam, funnily enough, big him up, asked me and Shane about what gun to our head, I said champs. Shane said league. In the clip that I put up, you ain't gonna see that because it cut off. But my reasoning was for my dad. In his bag, the ashes, my dad. That's why I'd like to see a champs. Is for that reason only. I've seen leagues. Of course, we need to win it again, but I've seen it. I ain't seen the champs. Neither is my dad. And that was his last wish before he kicked the bucket, and he never got to do that. So, yeah, 76. It's more than that. It was 82 or 81 the last time I checked. I don't think we'll get to 100, but if we can get close to that, amazing. I'll give it a listen, Paul. Love that. Aguna Rican, be very polite in the stands today, brother. Enjoy it. Live, bro. Or love, bro. Yeah, man. Listen, be very positive, not polite, positive in the stands. Listen. We don't have to do it. But the thing is, Tony, what people don't realize is if you play, whether you're Arteta in or out, we all love Arsenal and we all love good football. So if you give us something to cheer about, you're gonna get everything you need. Look at the atmosphere, to get us to the Champions League final. If you give us something to cheer about, we're gonna cheer. But if you turn up and you're playing shit and it's passing sideways and backwards and no one's going for it and everyone's looking like they're out, down and out like we usually fucking do, then how can you expect everyone to be positive? It's a reflection of what the team do. We're the paying customer. There should be no rules for us. If we wasn't there, no one would be here. The club, the players, nobody. So we don't have requirements, bro. That's my point. The customer's always right. There's no requirements of me, and I don't give a shit about the business. I'm not a shareholder. I'm not an accountant. I'm a fan. I'm a customer. Win me stuff, and then we spend our money. It's just that simple. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Hasn't won anything yet. I mean, yeah, all due respect. What do you want from him? No, it's cool. This is what they do all the time. It's weird for me. I can't lie. It's like a fetish, bro. It's like, why do you need me to like it? If you love him, then love him. You got no competition from me. He's all yours. It's like a fetish that these guys want to make everybody else love him. I don't understand it. I love Arsenal. I love my players. I love the history that I've seen with my own 2 eyes. Like, I loved going 49 unbeaten. You think someone can try and tell me that we win the league this year is better than that? Shut up, man. Honestly, like what? 42 years old, grays all over the place. So please don't give me this new school like I'm just gonna get gentrified. It's not gonna happen. My opinion, my opinions have been here for a minute, and it's not just pigeonholing Arteta, a long time. So please, viewers at Stream Boo, if you're on Kick or Twitch, man, if you're on Twitch or Kick, so am I. So follow me. I promise I'll follow you back. I always do. Good luck to Arsenal, man. Absolute legend. AJ, it was a strategy. We will walk all over. Oh God. Okay, I hope you're right, bro. I really do. I really do. Tony, always I'm gonna be loud and back the guys 3 points or nothing. Well, you don't need to be loud. You don't even need to think about that. If the team's playing football, you're gonna cheer anyway, right? This is the point. Call me crazy. Yeah. No, I'm saying the same thing because it's not going to be the right Timber, is it? He's not going to be match fit. He's probably going to be playing through pain. I don't know if we should rush him back at all. AJ, you said lucky against relegation battles. Okay, again, this is what people do, man. This is what people do. I think it's pretty disingenuous, especially because we went life and death with Wolves. We lost at home to Bournemouth. Relegation, relegate. What does that matter? You know what I'm trying to say? People are acting like they haven't seen our results just this season against some of these so-called teams. We should have had the if they relegation battle, if that shit actually mattered, then we would have won the league weeks ago, right? All the chances that we've had. But there you go. There you go. Wahaha. I mean, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. That neuralizer comes out and yeah, the dopamine battery goes in the back. It all gets a bit mad. Bro, do you know what I'm trying to say? 2-0 up as well, you know. Mad. But let me not. I can't even be bothered to get into it today. This is what I don't get. So as much as I respect Tony, there's bare things that we don't agree on. But at the same time, I'm not over on his chat saying all the things, you know, just trying to disagree. Big him up. That's my guy, man. Come on, make sure you sub to him as well. That's just what I'm like. I can think for myself, so I don't need to change anyone else's mind. I just put out my opinions and what they're based on. And a lot of the time they're not based on feelings, you know. But big up, man, big up. Let's not start all of the strippiness today. We're in a good place. But this is what these guys have been waiting for. You've been cussing Arteta. So fucking what? Is he your dad? Are you related to him? You might have just been waiting to come and back Arteta. Gay. I'm sorry. Why are you not telling me about Arsenal, bro? What does it matter whether I like our manager or not? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Crazy works, bro. Crazy works. Crazy works. Night time. Remember, it will be so Spursy of Spurs to still end up being relegated. If there's a footballing god, how about we all just get behind that? Forget whether you like Arteta or not. Can we just get behind the fact that we all want Spurs to go down? Can we do that at least? You know what I mean? Chelsea will show no love to Spurs, please, man. And Chelsea players will be playing for their futures under Alonso. I think was it Shane? I think it was Shane saying it's probably better if they don't make Europe because then Alonso's got 1 game a week until the cup start and he could really get to work. Spurs might be a dark horse next season if they stay in the league. I don't think so, but I think it's quite a funny question to ask. But Man City and Chelsea might be dark horses next season. And I don't think that's as banterish to say. They're the kind of things that we're going to be discussing on Pitch Politics. So make sure you're there June 7th. Don't be pagans. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I can tell you guys one thing. PSG are nervous facing... based on what, bro? Enrique has said that Arsenal is the team they did not want to face. I don't know, man. And you might be right. You might be right, Pro. But I just feel like it's more... I need to stretch my legs out. I feel like it's more mind games than anything else. I got to be honest. Just like Pep saying we're the best team and all that. These men are laughing. These men are like, yeah, they'd much rather be chasing us. Guarantee they'd much rather play Atletico. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe they would have been fearing that. I don't know. But you might be right. I'm not sure though, my G. Plus, let's not act lucky with what. I mean, yeah, because the ball was in the back of the net. So that's why it is lucky as well. But like I said, let's not argue today. I can't be asked. I think if we played a back 5, that would help Mascara the best. Maybe so. I wouldn't mind seeing it either. We've got the players there to do a back 5, a back 3, 3 and wing backs. However you want to do it. We've got the players to do so many things, but he don't, and that's my problem. So I hope you're right, Blake, and I hope we see something different. Yes, AJ wonder what Tony's angle is. He obviously thinks you ain't getting lucky against relegation teams, or I'm misunderstanding something. AJ, what's your prediction for tonight's game, my friend? I think he said 1-0, didn't he? Let's get some predictions before we get out of this. I've nearly been on for 3 hours again, man. And I didn't mind today because I weren't on yesterday, but I need to smoke. I'm getting hungry. You know, I've got chores to do. And we've also, you know, we've got a game to watch later. We've got Lethal Reaction at full time over on my Partner in Crimes channel. Never gonna happen. Everyone can, even if you're negative, we're gonna fail. We're looking like we're gonna be wrong about that. I'm happy that I'm wrong about that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm telling you. Did you tell me for the past 6 years, though? That's what I'm trying to say. It's ridiculous. Find some shame. Find some embarrassment. Like I keep saying. Imagine if you had a fight with someone, yeah? You fight them 7 times. You win 6. That guy wins 1. But the guy who wins 1 is trying to talk up like he's a bad man for you. I've just beat you up 6 times, brother. You managed to get away with 1 win because I was a bit tired that day or whatever it was. Like, that's basically what these Arsenal fans are doing. We've been right for years. The one time, law of averages, they say a clock's right twice, a broken clock's right twice a day. One time this happened, do you think you can come over here with bare chat? I ain't listening to it. And there ain't going to be no humiliation rituals. I'm making that very, very clear. Big up to you, man. Legend, Khalid. Legend. It's all right. I had my therapy midday on Mondays, so that went well. Big up, man. Ultimately, if he tries to defend 1-0, yeah, we won't dare attack PSG. Big up inconsistent. If we're gonna get a right back to replace Ben White, Van Nahu Molina, that guy is not only a okay defender but can contribute to scoring goals, chaotic long shots. Don't even know who that is. I am an uncle now, and I'm a bit of a casual, so. There you go, though. For me, I'm at the stage where I want to buy established. I don't want to buy a prospect anymore. The only prospect, like maybe a backup striker. You know, if you bought someone like Alvarez or Osherman, then Gyökeres is going to be the backup striker. But so be it. Or even sometimes play them together. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, I don't know, but I just want established now. I don't really want no names or prospects. To be fair, unless it's something that fucking hell, we can't even turn that down. Like he's the next Messi or something. Arteta wouldn't want Mbappe, facts. Yeah, I don't want any of those guys. They would obviously do better than Trossard and Martinelli, but if we're moaning now about Ivan Toney and that, then no way these guys are gonna do nothing. I got 5 on it. Hey, listen, I hope you're right, my G. If we score before half-time 3-0. Arsenal, if we honestly don't know views, I won't lie. No, that's fair play. If the longer it goes on, it will be squeaky bum time. Our players will get nervous, the manager will get nervous, the fans will be quiet, they'll get nervous, and we've got all of that to look forward to unless the team give us something to not be like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's on them tonight. Vincenzo, imagine Fraudetta will bench him after a brace. Yeah, not good for the dressing room. That's what I'm trying to say. This is what he does, and we've got plenty of evidence of that. What's good, bro? I think Arsenal will win it. We'll win a bit earlier. Fair play. I hope you're right, man. I really do. I don't want these next 2 games to be like West Ham, is what I'm trying to say. So I hope everyone's right with their confidence. I really do, and I hope I'm wrong. My worry is Arteta will start Odegaard and Havertz. That's the problem. It's always there in the back of your mind. Do you know what I mean? Easier than usual because it's our last home game. I think I read that before. 9-0. 0-0, 9-0 Burnley. I'd enjoy that. I bet you would. Can we even guarantee it won't be Rice at right? No, we can't. That's the point. That's why I'm so nervous, my guy. That's why I'm so nervous. But listen, 5-3 is BBK coming on at 3 p.m. You hacked my phone views, did I? How? What did I do? My phone's been hacked, if anything. I don't even have a phone right now. My whole screen's mash up. You can't see nothing on it. Like, it's broken, bro. I can barely even answer the thing. Like, when people try to call me, my devices have been hacked right now. If you see what my laptop was doing yesterday, fucking hell, I wish I could, Paul. I wish I could. Yeah, and right, bro, it could be, man. It could be. Damn. Breaking news in women's football: unless she fails her medical, Georgia Stanway to Arsenal women on a free transfer is done. There you go. Is she a big player? I need to get learned up on the women. I do. I'm not going to act like I am because I'm not. You know what I mean? It won't be hard because it's ladies. You know what I'm trying to say? And we like looking at ladies. So it shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be hard. We'll get learned up by next season. I'd love that. I don't think we can, though. I don't think we can. We still got 70 legends, though, man. That's surprising. That's surprising. So thank you, legends, for staying with me, man. 84. Yeah, we're not going to get 100. But if we can get 90, I'll settle for that. Big up to man saying, fuck Havertz. Absolutely. Bro, if he puts Rice at right back, then throw his game in the bin. Yeah, throw him in the bin. Just for him doing that against West Ham, I wanted to shoot him there on the spot. Do you know what I mean? Don't you worry about it, excuse my French, man. You lot can be say whatever you want. It's just me. I try not to swear because someone told me that it does affect with you. I don't think it should, but I'm a little bit paranoid. Yeah. Legends. Let me go down to the bottom. Excuse my French. Legend. Don't worry about it. Catch you later. Listen, I'm going to get out of here myself. Is BBK coming on at 3 o'clock? Let me see who's live, actually. Please try and stay with me just so I can send more people to, you know, the more people, the better. And wherever you guys go, just like how I asked, you know, Hassam's people, even if you don't stay, just hit the like. It really does make a difference, guys. You know, it really does make a difference, man. I'm not seeing BBK again. I'm not seeing BBK again. Is he coming live at any time, guys? I'm typing it in as well, and the Bomber Clark thing don't just come up. BBK Promotions. BBK Fantasy. What the fuck is that? Let me go down into the ones coming up. Sometimes it might be hiding here. Try not to leave yet, people. Please, if you don't mind. Yeah. And big up my brother Flawless. There's easy. People call me the hardest worker. I don't know about that. Flawless is going mad. We got a Carefree Lewis coming up. He's someone that's very hard to get in contact with. But hopefully we'll get Carefree Lewis on the channel for Under the Lens. I've been trying to do it for like over a month and a half. It took me 3 weeks to get his number. I've called him about 1 million times, and I just stopped because I feel like I'm talking to myself. But hopefully one day he'll get back to me and we can get that going. Now I can't see BBK. I can't see. Let me come back to the chat quickly. I know Arsenal Burnley watch along, so Vidge and them guys are doing that. That's amazing stuff. I look, nothing coming up. Yeah, bro. Taron don't look like he's on at 3. All right, then, guys. Let me send you to Troops then. He's definitely someone else I'd love to get on the channel. Like, yeah, the big dog. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. But if I get Lewis on, then I would have had all of back again on the channel except for Troops. So get over to Troops. Hit him with a views raid. You know, the more people, the better. You know what I mean? Let them know that we're out here, my people. And I will catch you all back at full time. Yeah, me and Shane over on his channel for Lethal Reaction. Make sure to check out Rashid just before the game as well. And I will see you later, my gang geese up here.
You borrowed my car now. Don't wreck my shit.
Man, nobody gonna wreck your man.
Shit.
Put your hands up. Man, give me the damn keys. Nobody gonna wreck your damn car. My damn nerve.
He was smacking me like that. He put his hands on me again. I'm gonna knock the pixie dust out of his ass. Let's start this, man.
Oh, what? Put.